Can we try this again? Is that working? I I forgot to hit the unmute. So we should be ready. We should be rolling. Hopefully everything's going good for everyone. All I was saying was, hey, it's game day. Chargers, Chiefs. Can we ask for more? Division rivals early in the season. Chargers are banged up, but QB1 is still going to go out there, and we know Justin Herbert is going to make this interesting. Hey, Mr. 100B, it's good to see you in the chat. It does sound like a terrible time if you're living in LA, but it's always good to have a good time. Hopefully the Chiefs can move us to 4-0. And Teresa, thank you for the update. It's good to see you in the chat as well. Right now they're zoning in on, of course, Travis Kelce. He's been the talk of the town. He's been the talk of the NFL because he hasn't started out the way Chiefs Kingdom, the way the NFL thinks. I expect him to get back on track in this game. Do I know what that means? No, I really don't. But without no Derwin James, because Derwin James is suspended in this game, who has typically locked down Kelce, he's not out there. So that's going to be big for Kelce in this one moving forward. And we saw, I think, last year when Derwin James got injured in the second half, Travis Kelce started to eat against this Chargers defense. And I really believe Mahomes is going to zone in heavy on him in this game. And then let me make sure all that. Make sure I'm not dealing with any more. I'm not even say technical issues. It's an issue that was just specifically on my end that I didn't hit an unmute button. Okay, I think we're good. We're rolling. So that's good. Also a couple key factors I want to zone in on. As I mentioned, Chargers, they're decimated. They're missing their two starting tackles with Rashawn Slater and the rookie Joe Alt. So you know what I'm gonna go here. Steve Spagnuolo, please sick the dogs early. Now, will he? No. I don't think this changes the Kansas City Chiefs defensive game plan by any stretch. Just because you're missing your two tackles and you got a banged up Herbert, as much as I would love to see Spags go first, second, and third, fourth quarter, bring the dogs, it just won't happen. We're going to see the same game plan third and fourth quarters when the Chiefs defense is going to excel. And then we just got to hope it's the bend but don't break early on and just hope the Kansas City Chiefs jump on an early lead. And that's all going to be solely dependent on the offense and what they do. One area I'm going to zone in also heavy on is the running game. Carson Steele in his first start had 72 yards. Very impressive. He started to get turning later. The game kept going. But now Kareem Hunt is active in this game. I'm curious to see how many touches or how involved he will get in the game. I really believe solely moving into the end of October and early November, Kareem Hunt is going to be the lead bell cow for this team. It's not discrediting anything for what Carson Steele is going to do or Samaje Perine is going to do. It's just something in me that really believes that. Can I be wrong? Of course I can. But it's good to see the Kansas City Chiefs do have depth in that running back room because that was something that was a huge concern. Oh, Teresa, what I did because I've been kind of bitten the ass a lot lately because I got the Sunday ticket, but then the Chiefs have played on TV every game this year so far. And then this one is locally televised out here. So then I had to go get the CBS app or actually Paramount Plus. So I don't even know how often I've used the Sunday ticket this year. I don't think that's been a beneficial buy for me. Well, I've used it, but I haven't used it to watch any Chiefs games. And that was the main purpose of me buying Sunday ticket. I think we still got a few minutes till kickoff. I think kickoff's actually supposed to happen like right now. So mine's actually I don't want to be behind. I really don't. Kickoff time was 4:25 Eastern. It's 4:26, so we should get an update right now. I'm on commercial break, probably the similar to how everyone else is right now. Another switch up I'd like to see if the Chiefs win the coin toss, which we never see, is I'd like to see the offense come out first. So that means the Chargers got to win the toss and then they got to defer. But I'd like to see the offense start hot, like quick. And then that way the defense can gel into their own and we don't got to worry about early start jitters. It's just okay, everything's moving. I would love to see the Chiefs jump early and hold a big lead. Now we know that's not Kansas City Chiefs style of play. They like to keep it down to the wire. They like to keep us biting our nails. But can you give me a different taste? I really don't want to come out of week 4, even if it is a win, wondering who are we going to hear about what the refs did this week. Let's just jump on this team, which we really should be able to with how decimated they are with all the injuries. We should really jump on them, but I've been fooled before. Oh, the Raiders are on TV out there? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, though. You're always gonna get the Raiders games. I'm still on commercial break, so I may just be a tad behind. What up, Ruben? It's good to see you in the chat. Let me just make sure I'm on the right channel to be. That could also be helpful too. I'm afraid to click off now. Let me see what happens after commercial break before you guys get everything crazy going. You guys might tell me a touchdown happened or interception before I even see anything. Yep, I got the notification on my phone. It started. So come on, TV. Of course, out here in Florida, they're just zoning in on all the weather updates. But I don't need to hear none of that craziness right now. I'm trying to focus on Kansas City Chief football. Let me get to that. I hope I'm on the right channel. I hope I'm on the right channel, Teresa. You got me concerned now because my thing's still on commercial break. It'll probably take me right to the game when either Herbert or Mahomes is under center. I probably will miss the kickoff completely. Oh, see, Teresa already spoiling. Something happened. I'm still on commercial break. Okay, what's going on here? Ain't no way. Because now they're just repeating the same. Let me get caught up. Let me see what's going on here. Let's go here. Watch live. That could have been another me error for all I know. Maybe I wasn't on the right area. This is my first time trying to watch a game on Paramount Plus, so that shows you what's going on. No, that I don't have the game right now. That's interesting. What's going on? Well, my dad just texted me. Still needs to go. So what? Did he fumble again? Yeah, I got now the game's on. Okay, was he down? Okay, now I'm way behind y'all, but I missed a lot apparently. Okay, so Steele did fumble. That's his second. That's not a good look. That'll get Hunt more carries. Okay. So the Chiefs did start with the ball and they made not the most of that opportunity, which is unfortunate. Herbert moves, quick pass to McConkey, pickup of 6. God, that sucks that I didn't catch the beginning of that, but I did see Steele's fumble. That's unfortunate way to start the game. Again, like I said, I wish the offense would roll sooner, and that just didn't happen. So now it's the defense has got to play their ass off, which is what we've come accustomed to in 2023 and now 2024. I wonder moving forward how much Coach Reed trusts in Steele. Not saying he won't, but like I said, we may see Hunt sooner rather than later in these games now. Here comes 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. They got their tight end in motion. Now McConkey's in motion. It's a reverse. Oh, now it's a reverse to Quentin Johnson. Can they get there? They almost did, but he still picked up 4. Felix Anadike Uzama looks slow coming off the edge, but Quentin Johnson's got a different kind of speed. So unfortunately, that's understandable. Yeah, I missed Kelsey's catch. So to me, Kelsey's catch never happened. Ruben, I saw that Vikings had a huge lead on the Packers, and the Packers tried to make a big comeback, and then apparently they held strong. So Sam Darnold's looking really good this year. Here comes a 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. They got the initial push, but they went. Whoever number 4 is, he found the right hole, which was a good pickup. Got the Chargers a first down. Who is number 4 on the Chargers? I only know Dobbins off the top of my head. Is that Gus Edwards? Yo, Christian, good to see you in the chat. It's a typical Kansas City Chiefs kind of game. I feel good. Ask me around the 4th quarter, and you'll see my nerves start amping up as you've seen these last few weeks. Yeah, Mr. 100B, the 1st quarter has hated us this year completely. Here comes a 1st and 10 for the Chargers on their 40. And there's a timeout for the Chargers. I would love, like I said, it's rare, guys. I would love to see Spags draw pressure on Herbert. You don't even got to hit Herbert. Just make him uncomfortable. Well, you kind of do got to hit him. But man, you make him uncomfortable. I don't know. I want to see how mobile he is on this ankle. And if he's really mobile, then it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. All right, we're getting set from the Chargers' first timeout of that half. They're on the 40, first down. 44 is in motion. It's a handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins has a good carry. Dobbins could have been a Chief. He wasn't, though. The Chiefs didn't offer a big enough contract, but he rushes for 11. It'll be a first down for the Chargers on the 49 in enemy's territory. And Dobbins, the Kansas City Chiefs defense this year has been surprisingly good against the rush. Last week, they held Bijan Robinson to 1.9 yards a carry, which is crazy for a running back of his caliber. They need to do the same thing again to Dobbins because they're going to depend on Dobbins heavily, and the Chargers have this year. He's been a bell cow. And with Herbert's injury, you need to stop him. And it's another handoff to Dobbins, stopped at the line. That's what you love to see. Tranquil and the boys with Wharton and Herring, I believe. Now they're zoning in on Steele's fumble again. This is the only Chiefs play I've seen on offense. I don't want to keep seeing it. Disley, from what I remember, I don't know if it's the same one, but he was a tight end on the Seahawks. So he may have signed with the Chargers this offseason. If it's the same, if it's Will Disley, if that's oh, and Treese is ahead of me. Okay, so that's why you said that. That's why you said that. Okay, that's a pickup of 18. That sucks. Why is it every fucking week with this team? The defense allows points their first drive. The offense can't get a consistent flow, and then we got to wait for second quarter for Chiefs football to actually start. Every damn week. Shit. Thank you, Jim Nance, for just saying what I said. Jim Nance just said Kansas City is allowed to open an opening drive score in every week. Here's Dobbins with the handoff. He picks up a couple. Mike Pennell was there on the stop. This will bring up 2nd and 8. Chris Jones is out right now. I just think he's catching a breather. That's what he typically does. Right now, they're running with Karlaftis, Wharton, Pennell, and I believe that said, I think it said Uzama, but I'm not quite sure. All right, here comes 2nd and 8. Herbert's under center. McConkey's in motion. Drew Tranquil hasn't been good this year. Drew Tranquil has not been good this year. The one thing we signed Drew Tranquil last year in an extension for was his pro in pass coverage, and he's been complete ass. And right there, he just missed a tackle on McConkey. This is why you need to put pressure on Herbert. Herbert's just chilling back there. He like, this ain't shit to me right now. I'm just moving. Here comes 1st and goal for the Chargers, about 9-yard line. I think they're like in pistol formation. Handoff to number 4. I still haven't figured out who that is. I believe it's Gus Edwards. Yeah, it is. It's Gus Edwards. That was a pickup of 2. Yeah, Christian, that's been their MO. For whatever reason, we are complete ass in the first quarter. We just do not know how to show up. 17 points allowed on opening drive. That's the second most behind the Dallas Cowboys. Nothing to be proud of. And Ruben, I don't know if yeah, they are milking the clock. That's true. But this has also been the new Chargers team under Jim Harbaugh. They're going to run the football, and then the run game is going to open up the pass, and it's been working good for him so far this year. Thank you, hit him. What a fucking catch! What a fucking catch! Damn. Good catch by McConkey. You can't. It was perfect coverage. Herbert is hurt. This is what I said. I don't want to see Herbert get hurt, but the Chargers are playing a really risky game right now. I knew one hit would get him feeling some type of way. And if Herbert's in this game, he's going to make plays like that. I don't want him out of it, but the Chiefs need to make him uncomfortable because if you just let him stand in the pocket, he's going to act like he don't have an injury. And this is an exact replica of what happened last week in the Chargers Steelers game where Herbert got hit and then he was out the remainder of the game. I'm surprised the Chargers are keeping Herbert out there with this high ankle sprain. Like so early in the season, like you're risking a potential more severe injury. But hey, that's Harbaugh's call. And it's more risky today too. I know you want to put something to Kansas City, let them know this division's not theirs, have it tied up 3-1. Yada. I get it. But man, your quarterback is your future. You're missing your two tackles. You're missing key defensive stars and Joey Bosa and Derwin James. Chalk it up this game and then move for the future and hope that hey, he comes back in the playoff stretch. But maybe he's fine. Maybe he's fine. It's just I knew he was going to get hit and get hurt. And that's why Spags, as long as he's out there, keep dialing up the pressure. Teresa, I don't know their backups. I really don't know who their backups are right now. I know their starting was Rashawn Slater and then Joe Alt, the rookie. But I don't know who's filling in for him at the moment. But you would think the Chiefs D line can have a good day. You would think. Hi, Virginia. It's good to see you in the chat. And yeah, this is going to be a coaching clash back and forth with Harbaugh and with the Reed. And if you just focus on the family tree with both Harbaugh's, John and Jim, they are very aggressive. So I'm not surprised Herbert's out there, but it's a risky move. And like I said, he could play perfectly fine after that hit. But man, it's week 4. You don't want to jeopardize a player and have him tear something in the future is my main focus. AHL, it's good to see you in the chat. Mr. 100B. Yeah, you know how the Chiefs move. You really know. I mean, I remember we used to play like teams have only won 1 or 2 games and it's been close down to the wire. I remember the year we played the Texans when we were a number 1 seed and we almost lost to them until Jerick McKinnon had to give us a walk-off touchdown in overtime. The Chiefs will Chiefs. They find a way to win, but they sure love to make it good TV. Oh, the left tackle for the Chiefs, Teresa, I believe that's still Wanye Morris. I don't think there has been no change there. Okay, Teresa, you blew it for me. What happened? Do we get a kickoff return? Or am I that far behind? Virginia, Charger Stadium is very nice. I love it that it's filled with Chiefs fans too. But yes, it looks very nice. All right, let's see what Teresa's cheering about here. I'm just now viewing this kickoff. Let me see if it's returnable or if it's out of the end zone. It is out of the end zone. So that means I'm a couple plays behind you guys. Oh my God. I gotta stop looking at the chat. You guys are giving me bad news. I'm a few plays behind you guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. I expect good, then bad. So give me the good first. They still got Steele out there, so I'm not gonna look at the chat yet. Let me get caught up to base. Going deep. I see what you guys talking about. That's Did the Chiefs recover? I doubt it. Yeah. Mahomes is playing shit this year, guys. I don't know how to say it. Oh no, you're good, Ruben. And now Rasheed Rice is hurt. Ah, shit. So did the Chiefs recover it? Creed tried to get it. Creed, I'm seeing how it breaks it. You guys may know before me, but right now it looks like it's Chargers ball. The reason I say it's Mahomes, like this was another one he floated and it looks like it flew past Kelsey. I don't know what more, unless Kelsey eased up on the route. I only seen the one angle, but Mahomes has done that this year. I mean, it would be something if it was a one-off thing, but we've seen this now 4 weeks in a row. Okay, it is still Chargers ball. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh wait, it's our ball. Teron, I saw Rice was hurt, but I didn't know what it was exactly. I didn't know if he injured his arm trying to reach for the ball. That sucks if it's his knee. Okay. Can I fast forward this? I don't like being that far behind you guys. It's a rough start for the Chiefs offense. I mean, fumble to start the game was still interception for Mahomes. Even if the Chiefs did recover it, it's not what you want to see on your first two possessions. Look like a blow to the that would suck, Teron, if that's really the case. Yeah, I didn't catch the full gist. I saw him run down the defender, and then I saw him stick his arm, and then I saw him stick his arm again. So I thought maybe defender may have landed on him and a shoulder injury possibly. But if it's his knee, whew, that would suck. Okay, it's under review. I see they're looking at Rashid Rice on the sideline. Okay, they say it's Chargers football. Okay, so because the defender touched it out of bounds, it made the ball a dead play, which made it Chargers ball. I'm familiar with that rule. It's an unfortunate rule, but it goes against the Chiefs. Bend but don't break here. Just settle for a field goal. Gus Edwards on the handoff. There's a flag. Yeah, Teresa, that's very valid. And we've seen that a lot this year, unfortunately. All right, there's a 15-yard penalty on the Chargers. It'll back them up. The lineman chop block naughty. Oh, Rice can't even stand up. Rice is going to be out the rest of this game. Mahomes took his knee. Ooh. Ooh. I felt that in my knee. That looked like a hyperextended knee. Shit, yeah. Rice isn't coming back in this game, so you need a Kelsey game today. Damn. That was an ugly hit. And it was, again, Mahomes. I'm not going to blame Mahomes there. Mahomes laid the hit. But what did the Chiefs do here? Sky Moore game? Anybody? Karloftis? What's the flag? Herbert's still uncomfortable and limping. That's why you got to keep putting pressure on him. Man, with that kind of injury to Rice, he can miss a few weeks. And look, the Chargers O line is struggling. That's back to back plays where they're holding. The D line can literally have a day today. Yeah, in Virginia, we see that with Mahomes. Mahomes puts his body in weird situations. This one's very unfortunate. We've seen him when he dives for goal lines. He literally he doesn't care. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Here's 2nd and 29 for the Chargers. Come on, defense. Watch out for the screen. Chargers aren't going to try to pick all this up. It's a handoff to, I don't know who that, Dobbins. That's a pickup of a few. Yeah, Ruben, that's tough. I did see he's on the cart. He's covering us. He's in pain. He didn't even want to walk on it. I don't think it's a tear, though. The way his knee was pushed back, I think it's hyperextended, which is still a few week injury. This is gonna be a hard game. Here's another handoff for the Chargers. Oh, he Dobbins busted out. This will be a long field goal. This is the bend but don't break defense. I can live with the field goal after how ugly that drive was. This is going to be really interesting what the Chiefs do next man up mentality. You're down wide receiver 1, you're down wide receiver 2, you're down RB 1. What wide receiver you depend on? Juju? Sky Moore? McCole Hardman? Kareem Hunt? Kareem Hunt better have a day today. You better bust that boy out. And the kick is good. It's 10-0. I don't even have the score up. That's how tough this game's been. Give me a second, guys. Maybe this is the I typed in the wrong thing completely. Maybe this is the Justin Watson game. Maybe this is literally the Travis Kelce game. It's gonna have to be now. Because I don't know. This, and it's also going to be something to monitor, like heavily monitor throughout the weeks. Because if it is a hyperextended knee, as I mentioned, he's going to be out a few weeks. The Chiefs are going to have to dabble in, which has already been rumored, into the trade market to get a wide receiver. I'm not going to say anything crazy, but now your depth is getting really slim because you got Juju out there who's probably next man up. He got untrustworthy knees as well. So this is going to be interesting to see how this Chiefs wide receiver core is going to look. And Mr. 100B, you and I both spoke the same thing about Sky Moore. And what was Sky Moore's best career game? Who was it against? It was against the Chargers. I'm just saying. It was probably his only good game of his career. So maybe it happens. Yeah, Virginia, I agree too. We need to run the ball. And if it ain't Steele, if you don't completely trust in Steele, which they did have him back out there the first play, so he's going to still play. Man, put Hunt out there. Get your running backs involved. Let's see what happens. Let's shake and bake. Yeah, Mr. 100B, it was a completely rough start. And I don't want to say no team would trade with us. For example, I would look at a team like the Carolina Panthers. They lost today. They dropped to 1-3. They got wide receivers like a Deontay Johnson. What do they got to lose? They don't care about the Chiefs. I mean, they're the worst team in the NFL. I would look at someone in the NFC who doesn't give a damn about the Chiefs and see how that works. I would welcome Deontay Johnson. And yeah, Ruben, this is a typical Chiefs start, unfortunately. Yeah. It could, you know what? We've seen this time in and time out with how negative this start is. If Mahomes leads them boys out to a touchdown, it's a 10-7 game. The Chargers facility looks very nice. All right, we're getting the kickoff ready underway. Let's see. Drive number 3 can't go worse than drive number 1 and 2, right? It really can't. And that's kicked out of the end zone. Let's see what the offense can do for us. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got Worthy. And maybe Worthy gets more involved here. Maybe he's more than just a deep threat. We're going to learn about him a lot, too. All right, here's 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Steele is still their lead main back out there. Worthy's in motion. Handoff to Steele. He picks up about 3, maybe 4 at most. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, Ruben, that's the main thing for Steele. You ain't got to run crazy. Don't fumble the ball. Don't lose us the possession. We can't lose any more possessions. 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs coming up. Noah Gray is in motion. Wait, what happened? That must have been hit at the line because I don't know what happened there. Well, Teron, this will help us learn a lot about the passing game because we need to know who the next man up. So we're going to find out here because Rice isn't coming back in this game. And then we'll find out about the severity on Monday. But here's a good chance to see your depth in the wide receiving and tight end room. Upcoming is 3rd and 7. P. Ryan's in the game. Mahomes is sad. This is a shit show, guys. This is a shit show. Whew. This is one of the toughest games to watch. I'm not going to lie to you. And we're still in the first quarter. Man. Here comes a punt. Ariza, can you pin him? Be a bright spot. You've been good this year. Come on, you can still pin him. Jaden Hicks looked at Nazi Johnson like, why'd you grab that right there? Let it bounce one more time. See what it would have done. Yeah, Ruben, I saw that as well. He looks uncomfortable. He has no wide receivers now that he doesn't believe he trusts. I don't even know if he trusts his own line. So they need to settle down. That's the main thing. Once they settle down, then they get comfortable, and then we'll see what they go. Right now, they're far from that. They're nowhere near comfortable. Yep. Herbert is still out there, Christian, and right now he got a lead. So we're gonna we're gonna see how they maneuver with that. And Mr. Wonderby, yeah, I think Jaden Hicks said the same thing. He's like, why didn't you let that bounce to see what kind of bounce it would have taken? So right now, every unit is not clicking. hopefully Spags can draw something up for the defense here. I don't want to see no more points. Like I really don't. Because the defense gonna keep us in the game, and then I just want to see what we can do with our possessions. Not counting this team out, but man, I want to see some positive momentum moving forward. And it's each and every week it started with the defense, so the defense is definitely gonna have to make a play. That Teresa, that's probably very valid. Yeah, I mean, every week has been a defensive game for it seems like the last 2 years now. Hopefully the offense can show its head, but first we need the defense to make a play. And yeah, Ruben, that's the main concern as well. The defense has been on the field for the first 15 minutes of the game, so they're getting worn down early, and that's Chargers football this year. That's why the Chargers run the ball with guys like J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards to wear teams out. And the Chiefs, they're falling to that right now. So hopefully the defense still got something under their breath and they can get a stop here. Yeah, we probably do, Teresa. We probably do need them to score a touchdown. We need them to get us some momentum somehow, some way. All right, here comes first and 10 for the Chargers on the 18. I believe that's Josh Palmer. It's play action. It's a screen to Dobbins. Bolton tried to make a play, but he picks up the first. If not, it's going to be second and inches. Dobbins is going to be, you got to cut the wheels off of Dobbins. You really do. They're going to try to make their offense run through him. In the first 2 wins of the season for the Chargers, that's how they won the game, getting Dobbins a lot of touches. It was a first down. Gus Edwards is back in the game. Handoff to Edwards. Edwards fumbles. He recovers it, of course. Tranquil is there to clean it up. Tranquil only made a good play because it was a bad play all around. That was just a bad handoff by Herbert, honestly. Teron, he is probably very uncomfortable with the line right now. Now that he doesn't have a receiver, he probably can't solely depend on besides Travis, and that hasn't been looking well. That just adds to probably the stress of Mahomes' head. Here comes second and 16 for the Chargers. The Chiefs can force the third and long. That'd be great. That's a false start on the Chargers. So let's bring it to second and 21. Chiefs, you cannot allow them to get 21 yards here. Make it third and long, Chiefs. Come on. I'd watch out for the screenplay. This is probably definitely going to go in a running back's hands. Here's second and 21. McConkey's in motion. It could even go in McConkey's hands in the slot, honestly. Jones causes pressure. Good tackle by Bolton. That's going to force a third and 18. You can't give up third and 18. You really can't. As we all suspected, Rashee Rice is out for the rest of the game. He's in x-rays. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. If not, they'll take it to the second. It looks like they're about to snap it. No, they're not. They're not going to snap this. They are going to snap it. No, they're not. Second quarter. Yep, the Chiefs are gonna have to find another way to win without their top target for 2024. Kelsey's gonna have to show up today. Juju's gonna have to show up today. Sky Moore's gonna have to show up today. It's gonna be that next man up mentality. The Chiefs have never struggled with that before. It's very unfortunate now, and specifically with a knee injury to Rashee Rice, you just hope he's not out for the long haul. I believe it's a hyperextended knee. Still gonna be a few weeks, but right now we're just speculating all this. Ruben, I feel it completely. I think I had a headache before the game started, and now it's probably going to turn into a migraine with all this nonsense. Yeah, Christian, this it's going to be fun. I'll just say that. Yeah, that's just the latest report. They ain't got nothing more than besides Rashee Rice is getting x-rays. We'll probably find out more on Monday, honestly, the severity of the injury. Hopefully we dodge a huge bullet. I really don't believe nothing's torn, but that's just me being hopeful. I don't think nothing's torn. I see how it bent back. That just seems like a hyperextension. Charlie, that definitely could help us. Usually I hate early bye weeks, but when you got injuries, like I know an early bye doesn't help guys like Hollywood Brown and Isaiah Pacheco, but man, with getting beat up this early, the early bye may be more beneficial than a late bye this year. I mean, it's crazy to say, but who would have thought we would deal with all these injuries? And it's not a pity party because the Chargers are also dealing with injuries. I think this year I think I say it every year. We've seen a lot of injuries this year, and it's been unfortunate. Teresa, that's literally what it is. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs try to do something. There's not a free agent out there, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to say they're going to go out and get a top tier wide receiver, but they need to add depth. And it's not just elevating Justin Ross. That's not the answer. They need to add depth for sure. Yeah, it's been a weird first quarter to run. Speak nonetheless. Need some relaxation for sure. Need something to calm my mind. And this 3rd and 18 better help me out here. If the Chargers pick this up, that'd be nuts. There we go. 3rd and 18. Just get a stop. Come on. Get the defense off the field, D. Make a play. Get an interception. They look confused. Justin Reed's out there changing up with Shamari Connors. This better not bite us in the ass. Okay, that worked. Incomplete. Incomplete. I can breathe a little bit. I don't know if I can really breathe though, because I got to watch the offense come and play, and that hasn't been a beautiful sight. But it's second quarter. That first quarter is over. The Chiefs always struggle in the first quarter, so this is the time to start playing football. I swear, if the Chiefs come out and put a touchdown on this drive, I'm gonna be so pissed. Those first quarter woes are really a thing if that happens. All right, McCole Hardman's back to return. McCole, give us a good return. Go, McCole. Go, McCole. I'm gonna take a hit. I mean, he picked up like 4 or 5, so I can't complain too much. All right, offense. Can we at least get a sustainable drive? Can we look who's on the field? Kareem Hunt. There we go. Secret weapon. We're good to go. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I even posted on X or Twitter or whatever the kids are calling it nowadays. When I saw Kareem Hunt warming up, I was like, why is Nick Bolton wearing Eric Berry's jersey? That's how big Kareem Hunt is. I was like, doesn't make sense, but he looks in shape, and we're about to find out real quick what kind of football shape he's in. He does. He looks like Nick Bolton to me. I'm sorry. He looks like a linebacker. Juju's out there with Justin Watson. I couldn't see the third receiver, but if I had to assume, it's probably Worthy. Kelsey's in motion, and it's probably a false start. Oh, shit. Why not? You're doing so terrible. Let's start behind the lines. Thank you, Juwan. We could always count on you. And yeah, he hella jumped early. Juwan Taylor's been having a good year, though. I mean, he's been doing way better than last year, so I can say that. But man, you hate to see shit like that definitely when you're already losing. All right, here comes 1st and 15. Justin Watson's in motion. Hand off to Hunt. Okay, Hunt. God damn, he is a bowling ball. That is the Kareem Hunt I missed. That's a pickup of 8 or 9. Hey. He gonna run like Isaiah Pacheco. He runs angry. It's two different kinds of angry, but he runs angry too. And we've seen a glimpse of it right there. That's why I think he's really going to be this team's leading running back in the next few weeks. He's going to get the most handoff. If he looks almost similar to himself, Kelsey on the screen. Kelsey makes it 3rd and 1. I wouldn't be surprised if this is 4-down territory. Yeah, Kareem looks impressive there on his first carry. And you just see he's determined. He's going to take every handoff like that. Give it to him on 3rd and 1. Kelsey passes Tony Gonzalez for most catches in KC history. Took probably longer than he thought. The Chargers are stacking the line, so if you're running Hunt, they're gonna be there. Sky Moore. That's why he's not fucking playing. Shit. You go for it. You ain't got nothing to lose. Go for it on 4th and 2. We're really fucking punting it? God damn. I would have been more aggressive here. Who cares if you don't get it? Like you've sucked ass anyways. Good punt by Ariza, punting him on the 5. Sky Moore wonder why he ain't fucking playing more. That's 3 straight drives by the offense. The only thing that's looked good so far is Kareem Hunt, and that was 1 carry for 8 yards. Woo! Well, Teresa did say Kelsey caught a pass early on. I didn't see it, so I can't account for it. I feel you. I see you, Diverse. I see you, Ruben. Yeah, this has been rough. This has been pathetic. This is not fun to watch right now. Teresa? No, he hasn't. And that wasn't even a tough catch. He was wide open. It was literally just flip hips, bam, bam. That's nothing tough catch. Just make a play on the ball. And like Teron mentioned, and like I mentioned, it's like Mahomes don't already trust the line. Now he can't trust his receivers again because receiver 1 is out. And who's next up to step up for him? I would start throwing shots at Worthy. I'm like, hey, kid, you don't have to mature now. Like, I got to know what you're about. I would throw him on the football and just keep throwing balls at him. Mr. 100B, I'm the same. I came into this season like he's not wide receiver number 3, number 2 anymore. He's wide receiver number 7. So what? It can't hurt. Like he's barely getting any playing time, but still, the only pass thrown to him all year. I believe literally that's the only pass thrown to him all year, and he still looks like Sky Moore. I feel you, Ruben. Yeah, Christian. This is not how it. I mean, it typically starts slow, but this is kind of embarrassing slow. And Tehran, I agree. I'm surprised on 3rd and 2. Hand it to Hunt again. You see him bulldoze through one guy, he's getting 2 yards. Give it to him again. Hunt literally came in saying, I'm going to shock the world. Let him be a man of his words. Either he isn't or he isn't, but we got to find out. And 1 carry isn't going to do it. It was a very nice carry, but right now, again, the Chiefs just aren't into themselves. 100%. It is the Chiefs versus the Chiefs. You gotta love it. The Chargers would not even have any points on the board if Steele doesn't fumble and if Mahomes play action real quick. Hold up. Good tackle by Chanel to pick up a 2. But if Steele doesn't fumble, that sets up the touchdown. If Mahomes doesn't throw a pick, that sets up the field goal. Mahomes. The Chiefs are kicking themselves in the ass. Hopefully the defense isn't worn out here. Here comes 2nd and 8. That was a rollout for Herbert, so he's comfortable on the leg, but we haven't been putting pressure on him either. If you fall down early, you're not going to be blitzing a lot. So play action again, quick pass. Tranquil is ass this year. Tranquil is just getting eat up. Who is this Matlock dude? He's a beast. He is a beast of a fullback. Teron, honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I know Coach Reed doesn't typically do that, just cut players off of a bad game. He definitely probably won't see the field again. But he's less impactful than Kadarius Toney was. So why is he on the team? That was a good stop by the defense. Was that Jalen Watson? That was a beautiful play. The defense is still playing that lights out. They're playing. If you let the defense with a full football field, they're going to do their thing. And Jalen Watson with a superb tackle went straight for the legs. Offense, can you please, show up? McCole, just return this. It was fair caught at the 35. So here comes the offense again. Teron, yeah, I didn't see a slow start like this. I was when we re-signed Drew, I was like, man, he's beautiful in pass coverage, and it just hasn't been that way. It's been tough. It's been unfortunate, but Leo Chanel's really the best linebacker out there. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but man, I love to see the games of Nick Bolton and then drew a blank on Drew Tranquil's name and Drew Tranquil to another level. Right now, we just haven't seen it. Nick Bolton played phenomenal last week, not taking anything away from him at all. But I want to see him keep building on that. Oh, Ruben, I knew we was never going to blow it. When's the last time we blew a team out? First off, we don't blow teams out. So I don't know why fans keep thinking we're going to blow teams out. I'd love for it to happen. I really would. It doesn't happen. Teresa, yep. Even if it's 3 at this point, because at least if you put 3 up, at least I know you drove downfield to get Bucker in range. I want to see a first down. Shit. I want to see something. Like, let's get moving. Let's get in a groove. Like, yes, I would love a touchdown, but man, let's work our way up to something. Teresa, I don't know what's going on with Drew this year. It's like he just hasn't been on his assignments. He still looks athletic. He's still moving around, but he's missing every little thing. And it's kind of crazy because that's not what he was doing last year. Yeah, Teron, and kind of the same as we speak with about Kareem Hunt. Leo has become so consistent. I would love to see his package upped a little more. I would love to see him on the field a little more and see, hey, let's see what we got with Leo because he can be a playmaker. Mr. 100P would definitely inject a lot of it. I don't even care if it's a Kelsey touchdown, but yeah, give me a Kelsey touchdown. I'll take it. Ruben, you know Pacheco hurt. He out for like a few months. Well, a couple. Teron, I agree. Establish this game. The Chargers are playing physical with you. You play physical with them. Run Hunt. Throw screens to P. Ryan. Get this thing going. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Hopefully we can sustain a drive this time. Crazy, we're still in it. Kareem Hunt is still back there. 1st and 10 on the 35. Juju's in motion. Handoff to Hunt. He picked up a couple, probably one actually. But he's running hard with it. That's why I keep giving him the ball. He has. If you keep handing him, it's like Pacheco. You keep handing him the ball, he's gonna break one. Oh, his energy, yeah, that's true. Pop definitely provided that energy for this offense. Here comes 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. Kelsey's in motion. Kelsey with the catch. Here comes 3rd and 1. I think this is 4-down territory. I thought the last drive was 4-down territory. And for everyone who says Kelsey's lost a step, that wiggle still looked the same as it did 5 years ago. Worthy's in motion. Handoff to Hunt. Look at Hunt. What are you guys, Chargers? He picked up fucking 3 yards. What are you doing? How stupid. I love when defenders do that. It's third and inches. Dude picks up 3 yards. We stopped him. Nowhere close. Kelsey's got 51 yards on the game. I think that's almost more yards he's had in the whole season. He's had like 69 yards. Mahomes under center. Quick pass to Kelsey again. Hey, Kelsey's not breaking huge gains, but he's catching 7-yard catches, which are starting to add up. So he's getting involved. Yep, Ruben, that's the case. Just, hey, it doesn't have to be crazy gains. Just keep getting him the ball. Here comes the 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. That was actually a 5-yard catch from Kelsey. Hunt's still in the game. Noah Gray's in motion. Sky Moore's in the damn game. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt picks up a couple. He jumped right into the lineman. There was a hole on the right side if he would have jump cut, but he just didn't see it. Here comes 3rd and about 3. Again, I'm still on this is 4-down territory. And Teron, I'd be just fine with that. Like if Kelsey does a quick in right here for 5 yards, that's a first down. We don't need him to run like a wide receiver. We just need to play the sticks and get what we can get. P. Ryan's in the game. P. Ryan with the handoff. P. Ryan's got the first. Good run by P. Ryan. 3rd and 3. He picked up 5. There we go. We're making a drive out of this. Take a shot to Worthy now. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Tell you what, though, if P. Ryan and Hunt make the most of their carries today, still maybe back down on the depth chart. Worthy's in motion. Handoff to P. Ryan. Good cut by P. Ryan. He picks up about 4, maybe 5. Just hold on to that rock. Just hold on to the rock. I completely agree, Mr. Wonder B. Hey, if we see a legit play action, just take a shot, that'd be beautiful. And Teron, that's been the main thing with P. Ryan, too, is just get his legs under him. He's a good running back. Hunt's back in the game on 2nd and 6. Kelsey's playing as a wide receiver here. Mahomes uncomfortable. Mahomes running. Mahomes scrambling. Mahomes throw it away. What are you doing, Mahomes? That's not a Mahomes-esque play. Mahomes knows when a play's broken down, he scrambles and then he throws it out of bounds. He decided to take a loss of a couple. That's not Mahomes. That lets you know he's flustered and he's uncomfortable and has no trust. Here comes 3rd and 9 now. P. Ryan's in the game. You got Juju on the top of the screen with Watson, and I believe Worthy's in the slot. Watson's now in motion. The line did not hold. This is fucking pathetic. I don't think we scoring points today. I don't think we scoring points today. This is fucking pathetic. Sacked 3 times already in the first half. I don't know how much more the defense can do. The defense literally has to get a turnover, a fumble, a pick 6. Get there. I swear to God, if that goes, that almost went in the end zone. I swear. Jeez. God. If the line's playing this bad, you just got to run. Like I don't know what to say because their pass blocking has been terrible. Yeah, Teron, as I mentioned on that previous play, that was not Mahomes like. Like every time he scrambles and he can't make something, he throws it away. The fact he ran out of bounds is very interesting. Yeah, Charlie, you're mentioning it. Ruben, you see it. Virginia, you see. I don't know what's going on. The line hit. We have receiver issues as it is. Now the line don't want to hold up. Come on. They don't have Joey Bosa out there. And Khalil Mack, I don't know if he's out there, but he's not the one making these kind of pressures. Ruben, Ariza has been the best thing about the Chiefs today. Yeah, Teresa, if we can put 2 points on the board, it's more than 0. I really don't. And you want to know what the crazy part is, too? The last 2 pressures and the last 2 sacks, the last sack wasn't on Jawan Taylor. It was a good blitz. It was a good dial up, but they've come on the right side. They haven't come on Wanye Morris' side. It's come on the right side. And I'm not putting anything on Jawan Taylor, specifically that last one. He had his man. It happens. Play by play, you win some, you lose some, and we lost some on a critical 3rd down. Yeah, as Teron touched and as we going through the chat as well, this is the time where you strictly got to focus on the run. If your line's going to struggle and your line actually excels at run blocking, establish a run game. Right now, you're not down. You're literally down 2 scores, and it's not down 2 touchdowns. It's literally you get 7, and you're literally back in this game. Establish the run. It'll open up the pass and go from there. Right now, you're playing like you're chasing your tail and wondering what the hell's going on. That's got to change. Yeah, Matt Ariza is keeping us in the game, and if Bags can dial up a good play here, I definitely see Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins touching the ball a couple times, but penetrate the middle and make sure they don't find a way to get outside. That's the main thing. We definitely out of sync, Ruben. We are definitely out of sync. On the offense, we're out of sync. Defense is doing anything in their minds to keep us in this game. This is an interesting formation for the Chargers. Good stop. It was a tackle at the line of scrimmage. If not, picked up 1. Oh, yeah, Teron, that scramble definitely ruined it all. If he threw it away, it's 3rd and short or 3rd and 5. But, yeah, that ruins a lot of it. Mr. 100B, you think someone's getting to 24 in this game? There's a possibility. Here comes 2nd and 9. It looks like a pass. It is a pass. Is it a flag in the end zone? No, it's a false start. Half the distance of the goal, which gets it a little closer. Yeah, Virginia, I would love to see Jones come in here. We need some. I mean, I hate saying we got to depend on the defense, but man, when the offense isn't showing up, defense, come. We need you to make a play. This will probably definitely be a handoff to Dobbins. So Jones penetrate through. Wharton, you've had a good year. Naughty, get back there. Someone get back there. Oh, play action. Fuck us, huh? Oh, if it was a little shorter, McDuffie may have had his first pick of his career. And McDuffie was covering Quentin Johnson, and Quentin Johnson's very taller than McDuffie, but McDuffie's locked down. But that Herbert overthrew that by a long shot. Mr. 100B, I hope it can't. I hope the Chiefs show up. The defense knew they had a game to play. Let's hope the offense. Well, one more stop here. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a quick handoff or a screen just to get them some punting room. Ooh. He got rid of that. Justin, who hit him? Was that McDuffie? McDuffie came in like a missile. That was McDuffie. That was a great series by McDuffie, and this is why he's an all-pro. Come on. Let's get a block punt. I'm just hoping for anything. Hardman, return it. Something. This is a terrible punt. Don't even touch it. God damn it, Hardman. I told you don't fucking touch it. Oh, well. It's at midfield. At least he didn't fumble it. He literally thought he could pick up and run, but that defender was all over him. If we can't score here, starting midfield, Mr. 100B, this game probably can be ugly for the whole game. Yeah, Teron, that was a beautiful play by Herbert because I don't McDuffie came like a missile. McDuffie, he's showing he want to win this game. The Chiefs don't even get ball at half, huh? I just realized that because I missed the first series. Still fumbled that. So points are really serious here. They need points. What is there? 4 minutes left until half. Like that's a lot of time to where you could just run the ball. Like Teron said, like everyone's been saying, just run the ball and then pick up yards as you can and then short passes. It ain't gotta be crazy. I would and let's see Worthy like in short passes. Let give Worthy a screen pass. Let's see if he can create some open space for him. He still hasn't seen the ball today, and I thought he would have seen the ball more than Sky Moore being attempted to after a Rashee Rice injury. But we really need some points here. It's sad I will even take a buck or field goal. Yeah, Christian, you speak in my language. You already know. Short passes, run Kareem Hunt, or P. Ryan look good. Do what you need to do just to pick up some positive yards. Ruben, if we lose because it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs were the ones who gave the Chargers 10 points, and they couldn't get out of their own way. Thankfully, they're still really in this game. That's the bright side of all this. But they got to score here to actually make it a ball game. Being in the game and making it a ball game is two different things. 3 punts, 3 first downs, 2 turnovers, 3 sacks. That's not a beautiful recipe for a win, if you ask me. Kareem Hunt's back. Sky Moore still out there. Who knows why? Mahomes wants to go deep. He is going deep. Worthy. Take a shot with the kid. That was beautiful. Oh, there's a fucking flag. Please don't be on the Chiefs. I don't think it's on the Chiefs if they haven't set the flag yet. Worthy. And he got the pass interference. Let's go. It's a game, folks. What a beauty. I missed that so much. That deep ball was beautiful. That was right on the money. What a catch. What a just dusted his ass. That was Mahomes' first 50-yard touchdown since December 11th of 2022. That's nuts. Almost a full 2 years. Look at Mahomes. See, that's the energy. Mahomes is pissed that the team wasn't clicking like that, and then he got his first deep ball. That's the energy I need. I mentioned it, y'all. With Rice out, what do you got to lose with Worthy? Get rookie, you're about to mature real quick. You're about to be thrown in this dust. That was a beautiful. I haven't seen that play in a while, and it's been 2 years apparently. Look at the team's hype, Kelsey hype. That was beautiful. Sorry, let me get to the comments. Sorry, I'm obsessed with what Worthy just did right now. I I don't really need to look at the comments. Apparently, y'all was doing the same thing I was doing. That was nuts. If the defense can come. The beautiful thing is 4 minutes left on the clock. If the defense can make the Chargers go 3-and-out, Chiefs go back and score a touchdown. We got lead at halftime. This is me being very, very hopeful. But put your foot on their necks. This shouldn't be like this. Come on, let's go. They have a pulse. They ain't out. They definitely aren't. A roadrunner. That's literally what he was. Teron, yeah, I've been hearing you all, Steve. I think we've been on that bandwagon with you. They need that playback in their recipe, and it was so beautiful to see. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Let's get back to the game before I get carried away and the defense starts blowing this. False start again. Let's go. Yeah, I think Mr. 100B. I think that's why Sky Moore's still here because he knows how to block. I don't know what good it does. I mean, I guess it does us good, but man, for a second round wide receiver, I think you need to be more than a blocker. All right, 1st and 15. Come on, Spags. Draw up a blitz. Let's make this 2nd and long. Dobbins is in motion. Oh! That might have been a pick six. I don't know if it would have been six because he fell to the ground, but man, Watson read that perfectly. That would have been six. It would have been six. Damn. Watson's been playing his ass off. Everyone says we need cornerback depth. Watson has been a beautiful cornerback too this year. He read that route beautifully. Why your daughter roasting Mahomes like that? That's not fair. Here comes 2nd and 15. The Chiefs. Nick Bolton ended that. That was supposed to be a run pass option. He took J.K. Dobbins out, and then Leo Chanel's like, I got the cleanup work on Justin Herbert. 3rd and 15. Come on, defense. Get the ball back. Let's get the lead at halftime. Don't let them pick up 17 yards. Come on. I'm on a high right now. Don't take this away from me. Come on. Chris Jones. What's the flag? If they better not call roughing the passer on Chris Jones. They do that a lot. My Wi-Fi is starting to freeze up on me, so you guys may already got the call, but personal foul, what? I'll take it. Virginia, you called for it. You said Chris Jones need to show up. There he is. Chiefs get ball again. They can literally go to half at a tie game or 14-10. Oh, that was face mask. I saw Karloftis' head almost get thrown off. Okay, Hardman, don't do nothing stupid. Yeah, just see Hardman. See, you got some wisdom, smart man. This is what I wanted to start the game. The offense comes out, scores a touchdown, and the defense gets momentum from that and just starts balling out. We had to wait a whole, 20 minutes for it to happen, but we're here. Yeah, Teresa, exactly what you said. Oh, they didn't even go to commercial break. Okay. Take another shot to Worthy. I'm being spoiled now. Sky Moore's in motion. Is Sky Moore going to do something today? Mahomes tried to catch his own pass. It was a good deflection. It's a good thing Mahomes didn't catch that because that would have been a loss of yards. Because you can't throw it again after you catch it. It would have been a penalty. And Mahomes, that's a second deflected pass today. Mahomes got some weird legs. He be falling to the ground on his own. All right, here comes 2nd and 10. Come on. That might have been a really, really good screen to Hunt, too. Unfortunate. Mahomes scrambles. There's a flag on Jawan Taylor, so this means nothing. I saw Jawan Taylor get that hold easily. So this is coming back another 10 yards. And that's hard on a lineman because when a quarterback scrambles, you don't know what the hell he's doing, but still. Come on, Jawan. Yeah, he didn't know Mahomes was breaking out his way, but you just can't do that. 2nd and 20. Pick up half of it. Shit, pick it all up. Both penalties today on the Chiefs had have both been Jawan. Not surprising. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. Go, Hunt. What a run by Hunt. He picked up like 10. That's what I wanted. Pick up half of it. 3rd and 10. Good run, Hunt. I'd keep him in the game. Hunt has 5 rushes for 25 yards. Solid. Who do you trust in this situation? It's typically Travis Kelce, but you got to assume they're zoning in on him. This is going to take it to the 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning. The Chiefs will have a 3rd and 10 coming up. If they could pick this up, that would be huge moving forward. I would love for them to get points here. At least try to tie it up. I'm gonna keep looking back too at that. Man, if Watson would have had that pick six, that would have went nuts. All that craziness that happened for 1.5 quarters that the Chiefs could have a lead 14-10. But hey, 3rd and 10 right here. They control what they can do before half. The line just needs to hold up. They really need to hold up and give Mahomes time. Yeah, Ruben, exactly. Get it in field goal range. At least get this to a tie game at halftime. It's a 0-0 ball game over again. And who would have thought, with how ugly things look, if you can go in tied, that ain't that bad. Even going down 3 wouldn't be that bad either. But right now, Spags is actually surprising me a little bit. And I think he knows that the Chargers line is decimated. Herbert is hurt. And he's sending them boys earlier than the 4th quarter and into the 3rd quarter, which I appreciate a lot. Because you don't want just Herbert picking you apart. And Spags just wasn't going to let that happen. So I'm glad to see that. I wonder if the Chiefs if they can't pick up all 10, if they get into like 4th and 1 scenario or 4th and 2, if it's a go for it. It probably isn't because they're pinned back. I don't know how. I forgot what yard line they are on, actually. Virginia, I would love that. take a huge shot deep to Worthy again. And I think Mahomes learned there. Like the thing that struggled after week one, well, not even week one, because he's taken shots to Worthy, but he's been underthrowing him. Just use your arm, launch that bad boy. Christian, you speak of my language. Here comes a 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Right now, 10 yards is the goal to keep this drive alive. I hope they pick this up. 3rd and long. 3rd and long never used to be an issue for the Chiefs. So hopefully that Khalil Mack is out there. The line needed to give Mahomes time. Kelsey's in motion. Oh, yeah, they wouldn't go for it if it's 4-down territory. What a pass. Mahomes to Kelsey, pick up a 15. That was a dart. That's vintage Mahomes and Kelsey. They don't need to hurry up this fast either. I know Mahomes just wants to get them out of place, but also too, you want to make sure you're in place. Like you got plenty of time. Here comes 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs. Noah Gray. This will be 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2 at most. Yeah, right here, because you don't know if you're going to pick up this 3rd down. So I'm still going to eat as much clock as I can. You're getting close to Bucker's range. And you don't want Chargers to have no clock. So I would try to eke this down. Who called the timeout? The Chargers called the timeout. That was smart. You let the Chargers burn their timeouts before you burn yours. Mr. 100B, yeah, as you've seen with the Worthy throw and now with the Kelsey throw, when Mahomes is doing that, that is why he is the best in the league and he's the GOAT. There's just no touching that. I wouldn't even be upset here if they don't call a run play. You just let Mahomes do what he wants. If he can't find a pass, he's going to use his legs and pick up the yard. Noah Gray, Kelsey, Worthy, and Justin Watson are in the game. P. Ryan will be the running back. Line just needs to give him a few seconds. There's 49 seconds left to half. Hand off to P. Ryan. P. Ryan got it. He got it. He got it. The Chiefs probably took a timeout here. They got 3, so now this is your game. You got 2 more timeouts. You could work the middle of the field. I really believe touchdown is still in their mind. They don't want to go in a half as a tie game. If they could put a touchdown up here and have the lead at half, that would be crazy. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 47. Just no turnovers. Let's push. Khalil Mack, read him. He did feel him. Throw it away. And he threw it away. Smart play, Mahomes. That's the Mahomes we needed earlier. So when he's dialed in, he's going to make the correct calls. 38 seconds to go. Still a very, very long Bucker field goal. I think this right here is like 60 yards. So you got to pick up some yards, but I think they will. And the middle of the field can still be your best friend with 2 timeouts left. Noah Gray's in motion. Ryan still the running back. Noah Gray wide open. Good play. Gray got, oh, there's a flag. Trey Smith with the holding. That backs them up 10 yards. Shit. So now you're out of field goal range. That's yeah. Trey Smith tackled his ass. That was quite obvious. 32 seconds left to go until half. It's second and 20. A screenplay I wouldn't be mad at right here. Mahomes scrambles. Fuck. Third and 20. They're not in field goal range. They need to pick up something. That Trey Smith holding could be huge if they don't pick up anything. Because they had a field goal in their back pocket, and now they might not have nothing. P. Ryan's the back. Juju's in motion. Third and 20 is underway. Quick pass to Justin Watson. This is going to be a long Harrison Butker field goal, but this is doable. They're going to take this all the way down to 3 seconds. That way, if Butker misses it, then at least he misses and it goes to half. Chargers don't get another chance. It's 4th and 10. What are you trying to do? Call another play. Do they understand? Timeout. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here it comes. What is this? How long is this kick for Butker? How long is this field goal? Because this is going to be interesting. It's long. It's long, that's for sure. 65 yards? Oh, shit. Butker, if you drill this, that's nuts. If he drills this, it's dead center. He just needs leg. Did he make it? Damn. I knew that was long. How close was he? That was a terrible angle. I couldn't see how close he was. But it looks like he was a yard or two short. That just shows you that holding, man, if you don't have that holding, Butker drills that kick. Hopefully, the Chiefs look like they were getting in the groove, so hopefully second half looks a lot better. I would love to have seen it tie, but to ask for a 65-yarder and just expect it to naturally happen out of your kicker is insane, even though he almost made it, which is also insane. Wait, what did Coach Reed say? Did they say something? Did they ask about Rashee Rice? Because Jim Nance said that tells a lot. He just said it's not good. God damn it. I wish I was paying attention. I was too busy talking. I mean, they're still in the game. That's the huge thing here. Now I'm concerned because I missed it. Now on my mind, it was if that was Rashee Rice where he said that's not good, like that sucks. Give me one moment. Now I'm gonna. Of course, my dad told me Reed said Rice not good, so probably out for season. God damn it, that's not what I want to hear. Well, if Rice is out for like season, they definitely got to find a receiver. Okay. Yeah, adjustments are needed, Ruben. I think they were kind of getting into that gel and rhythm of it, so that's a huge positive. But it definitely didn't fix all the woes. because you saw there's still penalties out there. There's still things going on. If they didn't have a Trey Smith holding, this easily is a tied up game at half. And does even say it could have been a tied up game at half is crazy with all the miscues and flaws. So hopefully now that the Chargers get ball first on offense, the defense keeps humming and keeps doing their thing because we're going to need them. We're going to need them for these next 30 minutes if we won't have a shot at this game. And Mahomes, he's looking better. I will just say that he's getting amped. He's finding his flow. He's finding his juices. He's had his first long bomb in forever. He had a dagger to Kelsey. Keep that momentum going forward too. And then don't forget, just because you're losing the game, you can still run the football. Get Kareem Hunt involved. Get P. Ryan involved. And let's make this thing happen. And it's definitely self-inflicting wounds. That's not, I mean, the only reason the Chargers have 10 points is off of a steal fumble and a Mahomes interception. That's it. As for that, the defense has been playing phenomenal. Yeah, Teron, I don't even want to think in that aspect too, but you are 1,000% correct because if he's out for season, who knows how long he's suspended for next year, but you got to think it's going to be at least 6 games, if not plus. So he's going to miss almost half of next year. Yeah, our star weapon is going to be out almost a full 2 years. Would suck. And then you don't have Hollywood Brown. It's like, what do we do here? Which sucks. You signed Hollywood Brown to get more depth. You knew Rashee Rice was going to take a leap, which he has. That's been amazing. And then you draft a Worthy, which Worthy has looked good to start off as a rookie. Now he's got to become more than just a deep shot. He's got to become a full rounded wide receiver, which I don't know if he's ready for that role just yet. Yeah, but Toronto also too. The line had one good drive, if we could say that, because the line was also very faulty. Then, as you see, with the holding and then not giving him extra time, Mahomes senses all of that. If you give him a few seconds, he's going to make a play. And there just needs to be some consistency with that offensive line. And really, again, it's coming from the right side. The holding, Trey Smith was the right side. Everything is happening with Trey Smith or not Wanye, Jawan Taylor's side. Again, whether it be blown assignments or just blown blocks, I'd go into more deeper detail once I see after the game what's going on. But it seems like Wanye Morris and Tooney are holding down over there, which is a positive, but it's a whole effort. Mahomes needs to feel comfortable. You did say that, Mr. 100B. I think 24 may be a reach, but hey, you never know. You never know. I'm hoping the defense comes out hot. If the defense comes out hot and gets the offense the ball, then we can hum and work with some things. And then I feel like we score a field goal or even a touchdown, then it's our game. Yeah, I mean that's been an issue with quote unquote issue. Let's say that with Mahomes, is he always wants that big play more than checkdowns. He has improved with it, but it's still something that can use a little tweak adjustments as well. Oh, we get some highlights. Browns Raiders tied up at 10. Wish that was our score. We got Niners Patriots. Niners are winning 20-10. Jacoby Brissett highlight. Beautiful interception by Fred Warner. Probably best linebacker in the league. Is this a pick six? God damn. That's a beautiful play by Fred Warner. And George Kittle still got that juice. He was triple covered and made a beautiful touchdown catch. You got the Commanders and Cardinals. Jaden Daniels has been so much fun to watch. I love what kind of rookie he has become. And Mr. 100B, I would have loved to have Scary Terry, but then he blew up last week. I'm like, I don't know if Washington going to trade him now. I mean, Teresa and Teron said it as well. it doesn't matter how good your wide receivers are. If you ain't got someone blocking, you ain't getting the ball to the wide receivers. The line's always going to be priority number one as long as they're an issue. Um, the only difference is it would be harder to make an acquisition for a lineman over a wide receiver. So that's why if you've seen a move, whether it be free agency or trade, it would be for a wide receiver, and you literally have to work in-house on your line. That's the unfortunate part. The only thing you wouldn't work in-house on your line is if you sign Donovan Smith. But is Donovan Smith an upgrade? I don't believe so. I believe that leaves you in the same kind of situation you're at. But I may be wrong. I know there's a lot of inputs on that, and I know a lot of people view that situation differently than me. I don't see Donovan Smith as an upgrade at this point. Right now, Matt Ryan's talking about Rashee Rice's injury. Whew. I know Mahomes got to feel like shit. They just showed the hit again. That hit's not fun to watch. I don't know if it's tear or not. He immediately grabbed that. It could be a tear. It could be hyperextended. He may even dislocated it. It just wasn't pretty. So, Mr. 100B, I think it's a good question. It really is. I think the highest end, and again, I don't even know. I mean, Carolina lost again. I think this would be a couple weeks too. We know trades don't start to triculate until we get closer to the trade deadline. So I look at guys like Deontay Johnson. I know people say Amari Cooper with the Browns, but will the Browns trade AFC? I doubt it. So if I go more deeper, I know people will look at Tennessee because Tennessee is not off to a great start. So DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks. I don't really. DeAndre Hopkins would be a great 1 year fill-in, but and then Traylon Burks, I think you're in the same situation depth-wise. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it would be nothing crazy to where the Chiefs said, we got our number one receiver in the future. I would love to get a guy like Scary Terry. I really would. I don't know how realistic that'd be. That would cost a second, and that'd be a huge trade. But I really believe if Rashee Rice is out for the year, they'd have to make a move, or at least try their best to make a move. Because I don't know what you would do. And like I said, it's the answer is not elevating Justin Ross. It's not the answer. I'm trying to think of terrible teams right now in my head too. Cincinnati's 1-3. Will they trade us T Higgins? It's all jokes. That wasn't serious. Wait, Mr. 100, I'm trying to make. Sorry, I may have got lost somewhere. You said all pro solid number one, solid number two has been scrubbed. Oh, I get what you're saying. I would say at best the Chiefs would try to go for a solid number two. But this year he may need to play like a one because I don't think Worthy is in a starter role. Worthy right now is in a complementary role where he needs to be with another receiver who will produce. That's why that long bomb looks so beautiful. We're not going to see that long bomb every drive. So we need someone who can be a possession kind of guy. And it's going to be interesting because we got to focus on teams who are going to be losing, and probably specifically in the NFC. And that's why I zone in on the Panthers because they're not going to do shit. We all know that. They know that. Well, Teresa, yeah, of course you go all in for a three-peat, but it takes two to tango as well. I mean, the Chiefs can call and hear around, but if it's something absurd, doesn't mean it's going to go through. That's why I think something's going to get executed. I believe the highest it would get executed at is a solid wide receiver number 2, or the Browns trade Kadarius Toney back to us. And hell no. And that's yeah, there is definitely 13 games to figure it out. I just don't want to be in the same rotation we were at, not last year, but the year prior. It's like we didn't have an answer in the wide receiving room the whole time. And it sucks because the Chiefs really did try their best to address it. Like we started with Hollywood Brown, unfortunate injury. It's really unfortunate. Xavier Worthy, he's looked great this year, but I believe he's a complementary piece at this point more than a every down starter. And then an unfortunate injury to Rashee Rice. It sucks. It really does. And then we didn't even focus on the backfield when Isaiah Pacheco is going to miss 2 months now. I mean, they did what they needed to do there. And that's why I believe Coach Reed is going to do what he needs to do to make sure there's bodies in that room. Pacheco goes down, you bring in Kareem Hunt. You already knew it was a slim room when CEH was dealing with his stuff that he's dealing with off field. So you bring in Samaje Perine. I'm not going to be surprised that they bring in a wide receiver. Whether they sign one or whether they trade for one, it's definitely going to happen. Honestly, it probably would happen probably bye week. I don't think this week because you got a Monday night game against the Saints, then your bye week. That's when everything will start turning. I think they would try to trade for someone then or even now, sign, and then you give them a full 2 weeks before they come back, which I forgot what game is that. Is it Raider week? The second half is underway. It's kickoff in the end zone. It's touchback. Renfro was still out there, and I would have been interested in Renfro, and I still am, and that is the possession guy. Do I think Renfro's interesting? I like him. I just don't know how long it would take for him to grasp the playbook and move forward. I think they want to get someone who has played in a similar system and familiar with the playbook. The Giants, a guy like Darius Slayton, Dayball system, offense kind of moves similar, but not really. It could be something like that. Or even the Jaguars lost today. Gabe Davis. We hated him, but he'd be a good body. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. The game's underway. I'll get back to this. I got it. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins picks up 4. Mahomes has thrown an interception in 9 straight games. That's not good. Why do they got a picture of Herbert when he was a rookie? All right, defense, get us the ball. Let's do our thing. Even though we didn't get points on the last drive, we was moving. So we got kind of a rhythm. Play action again. Oh, that was a beautiful play by Herbert. This is going to be holding, though. Karlaftis almost had a sack. Herbert pitched it away, but the lineman was still holding Karlaftis. This is coming back. Illegal formation, I guess, too. I'll take any penalty as they go. And we talk about how bad our offensive line is. Look at the Chargers' offensive line. They get penalty every play. Herbert's been under duress. The Chiefs' offensive line isn't the worst one on the field today. Again, not saying a lot. Here comes 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. Jamari Connors looks like he wants the blitz. Now he's backing out of it. That's where. Fuck. That was all on Jamari Connors. If you're going to try to sell the blitz, you got to get back in coverage. And he never got back in coverage on McConkey. Now we're in the same situation. Now the Chargers are threatening to score. It's going to be 1st and 10 around the 40. McConkey just ate up Connor. It's actually 1st and 10 on the 33. Chargers are already in field goal range. That's another false start on the Chargers. The Chargers line is going to keep us in this game. If the Chiefs can somehow get a sack here and back them up more, that'd be fucking phenomenal. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 15 on the 38. Watson's on Quentin Johnson. I think McDuffie's on Palmer. It's a handoff to Dobbins. Great tackle at the line of scrimmage. This will bring up 2nd and 15. Hey, Dylan, it's good to see you in the chat, man. Yeah, Teron, definitely, when it comes to safety play, I think we discuss this week in and week out. It's subpar to say the best. And with that, let me see Jaden Hicks on the football field. Let's get him some snaps out there. Here comes 2nd and 14 for the Chargers. They're showing blitz. Going deep. Great coverage by Watson. There's no flag. That brings up 3rd and 15. Solid coverage by Watson. I think that was a bad drawn up play too, because there was 2 receivers in the area. I don't think that's how that was supposed to work out to be, but Palmer was wide open. Palmer burned Cook, and that goes with what Teron said. Safety getting burned. Yeah, Palmer easily had a touchdown. Here comes 3rd and 14. Chiefs, don't be surprised Herbert might check it down to get in better field goal range. Get a sack and get him out completely. Intercepted. Oh. Solid play. They saved that play. Justin Reed had a chance at a deflected interception. Who was that in coverage? Jalen Watson again. He's been getting picked on, and he has answered the bell each and every time. This is a 55-yard field goal coming up. I'll take a field goal from the Chargers easily. It's still a touchdown game, so I don't even know who this kid is. He commit. Oh, it's dead center. I don't think he missed it. I miss it. He did. Hey, keep us alive. I can live with it. Yeah, Teron, we missed. You're right. That should have been easily a deflection. That one, the Chargers receiver played more of a DB, so I'll give him credit there. Should have been a pick. Beautiful play by Jalen Watson. And the other one, Jalen Watson should have had a pick 6, and we should be winning the game, which I don't know if I should rightfully speak on winning a game with how shit we've looked today. But we still got a shot, right? This will be short field area, so run the football, Hunt, Pirine, short passes. Let's get this thing moving. And, hey, let's put up a touchdown and get the lead. Yeah, Charlie, it was beautiful to see him miss a field goal. That's keeps us alive. Oh, no, you're fine, Dylan. Hey, it happens. You in the game now, and I don't know if you missed the majority of the first quarter, but good for you if you did, because it was stressful. But this is where Coach Reed is not in his MO. But, man, if you could just dial up some runs, get Kareem Hunt a little comfortable. Let him bulldoze his way. And then Mahomes, do what you got to do. Quick passes will work. You're starting near the midfield as it is. You should not walk away with no points here. That should not be the case at all. Ruben, 1,000% correct. The only reason it's a game is because of what the defense has done. And Jalen Watson's been my standout star today. He's been picked on a lot, and he's answered the bell every single time. I've been very impressed with him this season. And I keep going back because it's crazy because I was down on him huge because he was dealing with the injury this offseason. And then preseason, you could tell he was rusty. He didn't look good at all. He knocked that rust off right away when regular season started. And it's good to have two solid cornerbacks. And that was a huge issue because with Snead gone, McDuffie's always going to do his thing. We need someone to do it on the other side. And I'm glad Watson's doing it. Got to put up points here. I'd love to see a touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Where are we starting at? We're starting on the 45. So you need to walk away at points. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. Good bulldozing run. Still only picks up 4, but hey, show you're the aggressor. Oh, here's the 38-yard catch Teresa was talking about. Yeah, I missed that one. That long bomb to Worthy is just a thing of beauty. Here comes 2nd and 6 for the Chiefs. Kelsey's in motion. Handoff. Oh, quick pass to Kelsey. Good stiff arm by Kelsey. He makes it like 3rd and 1. Give it to Kareem. Give it to Kareem. I'm just being because I want to get the lead in this game and put the pedal to the metal. 1 yard away. This may be 4 down territory. All right, 3rd and 1. Come on, Chiefs. Got to stay on the field. Got to make a play. It's a 3rd and a long one. Carson Steele's in the game. Look at Worthy. That is a possession receiver catch. These are the type of catches he needed. Small, but crucial, and also helps the development in his game. That's a 1st down for the Chiefs. Love it. Yeah, Dylan, the most crucial thing, the pick, it's going to happen. But that Rashee Rice injury was ugly, and, man, something you don't want to see. First and 10 for the Chiefs on the 49. Kareem Hunt's still the lead back. Watson's in motion. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt's just bulldozing. I love it. 5 yards. Hunt gives that bulldozing mentality the same as Pacheco. They give him 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Total yards today, the Chiefs have got 189, Chargers 145. 2nd and 6, almost underway. I wouldn't be upset if they ran Hunt again. Worthy's in motion. Jawan Taylor jumped early, yet a fuck again, which is going to kill another drive. God damn it, Taylor. That one was just fucking blatantly obvious. He literally jumped and Worthy didn't even pass him yet. So that brings up what, 2nd and 16 now? Taylor's literally being a drive killer today. We worried about the left side. It's fucking been the right side of the line. Mahomes scrambles. I would have loved just that's the play design. He was supposed to be bootlegged out to the right because he didn't even think twice about bootlegging. I just don't know why we don't play just simple football. He's trying to find his Mahomes magic, and it doesn't need to be there right now. Which would have been a simple catch, but damn. This is another drive. We might not walk away with the field goal again. 3rd and 11. Mahomes scrambles. What a throw. Is that a catch? Speaking of Mahomes magic, there it is. Crossbody throw to Watson. Watson's always clutch in that situation. Good catch by Watson. Teresa, you would think so. I mean, they easily benched Kingsley Samatea when he had a shit game. You would think they'd bench Jawan Taylor at this point. Patrick keeps the drive alive with a clutch throw to Justin Watson. It's 1st and 10. Steele's back in the game. We haven't seen him since the first quarter. There's a timeout, I believe. Coach Reed probably called the timeout. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's a challenge. That would look like a catch. But the fact the flag was thrown so late kind of concerns me a little bit. Is this a catch? That's a catch. That's a fucking catch. I know he moved his hand up, but that ball never moved. That is a catch. He initially caught it like that, and then, yeah, he moved his hand, but that ball never moved. So Chargers burned a timeout unless the refs screw us, but we know the refs don't do that. Yeah, this should be an easy call. This should not take more than 30 seconds to say this is a catch. Going back on the wide receiver route, since Miami is doing terrible this year and Tua's been out a while and Chiefs like to bring back familiar faces, why not get Tyreek? I know that won't happen. Oh yeah, Ruben. He definitely had control. If they're questioning because he moved his hand, that ball never moved. I'll say this. I'll say this is a long commercial than I thought. Maybe they are taking their time looking at this, unless they show us a different angle. Like, oh my God, look, the ball moved by this much. Mr. 100B, that would be nuts. I would take Hill's contract. Okay, Teresa says it stands. Looks like she's ahead of me again. At least you gave me some good news. I can live with the good news. Last time you were ahead of me, you gave me all bad news. It was easily a catch. Like, the ball never moved just because he put his hand above it. All right, here we go. Chargers burned a timeout, which may be crucial for them down the line. Steele is back in the game. Steele, you fumble this ball and be pissed. Play action. He wanted deep. It wasn't there. Steele. That's also not on Steele, though. That was a poor throw on Mahomes. Yeah, Dylan, everyone's probably ahead of me. It's all good. I'll just try to avoid the chat as much as I can. I'll be a little behind of you guys today. It's just probably either the streaming service I'm watching or my Wi-Fi. Either or could be ass. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Kelsey's in motion. Hunt's back in the game. Quick pass to Hunt. Good tiptoe by Hunt. He picks up like 5. They're saying he stepped out a little earlier, but hey, I guess. The Chiefs haven't had a snap inside the 20 today. That's nuts, which I don't know if that's a bad thing because they stuck inside the 20. Their red zone offense ain't any better than the regular offense. But here comes the 3rd and 3 from the Chiefs. I'm still ignoring the chat because you guys will tell me before. This will be their first snap inside the 20. What will they do with Juju in motion, Worthy in the slot, P. Ryan's in the game? Just run it, Mahomes. Mahomes, you're going to get hurt that way. Is he hurt? Because he's on the ground for a while. 4th and 1. You kick the field goal to tie it up, but Watson was wide open in the end zone, but he didn't trust the line. He was already panicking before he could even look up at Watson. That's all not trusting in your line. That's easily what that was. Bucker, please make this kick. I know you missed a 65-yarder, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt with 65. There you go. We got a tie game, folks. Okay, now I can look. Dylan, right now, I'm on Paramount Plus. Is what it's streaming on because it is blacked out in my area, so I can't watch it on Sunday Ticket, and I can't watch it on regular local. Well, at my Paramount Plus is actually my local. And again, it could just be my Wi-Fi connection. Our apartment area is typically known for not having the greatest Wi-Fi. I would have, yeah. If it was 4th and 1, if it was 3rd and 1, Christian, they probably would have gave it to they would have gave it to Hunt. Yeah, and Teron, I felt it there too, and I understand probably in that situation why he had happy feet because that line did collapse early. Like those, both tackles like were literally on his hips, so I understand why he had happy feet there. But man, yeah, you're right. If he would have just kept zoned in downfield, he may have been able to rip a pass to Watson, and then may have been a touchdown. Oh, I don't know about all that, Dylan. We probably gonna be moving soon. I'm not a big fan of this place, so that no tour happening here. About a couple months, we'll try to get our own place. If I was more of a fan of the place, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Just it has its typical ups and downs. At least it's 10-10. Hey, defense, you come out strong. Let's. It's gonna be. Is it going to be another game where it's going to be less than 3 minutes and then the refs are going to have to call a penalty for us to win? I sure hope not because I don't want to hear that shit again. But maybe this is where Mr. 100B can be correct. Is, hey, it might come down be 17-17 and then someone's got to score that game-winning touchdown. Now we got a game. Bucker's getting ready to kick off. Chargers will go on defense. Defense. This is what the defense has done to me time in and time out. Usually when the game gets tied, the opposing offense always scores points. Let's not let that be the case. Come on. Stick to your cue. You played phenomenal football today. Keep that up. We're getting towards that time again. End of 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. Spags, bring them boys. Maybe one day, Dylan. Maybe one day. That would be a while because once we move, it take a while to get settled in. So I wouldn't bite your tongue on that one, but it could happen. I won't leave it out. Here comes the 1st and 10 for the Chargers on the 30. What I tell you about the defense. They always do this. It's always a tie game, and they're like, give them the lead back. It always happens. And I was just playing conservative type of football right there. They didn't want to they watched McConkey down low. They didn't focus on Palmer downfield. They're still not in field goal range. So dial up the right plays. They can settle for a field goal, but this is bring the house on Herbert. I would love to see it. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 5:45 to be exact in the third quarter. Hand off to Edwards. Good tackle by McDuffie, I believe that was. Pick up a 4 for Edwards. Chris Jones is out on the sidelines right now. He's not hurt. He just chilling, which I don't. I want him out and I want him on the field. Here comes 2nd and 6 for the Chargers. Good run by Edwards. This will be a 3rd and short situation. 3rd and 1. Here comes a 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. A great stop here. Did they do a tush push on our ass? They sure did. They got it too. And that's you're gonna do a tush push while Justin Herbert's hurt. You care about this dude at all? That's an interesting play call. I get it. You're gonna do anything to win, but damn. Yeah, Teresa, I saw he was on another break. All right, Dylan, we'll see you soon. All right, here comes a 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They're on the 33. All right, the Chiefs aren't. I don't like seeing these 4-yard carries. This is what wears the defense down. They may not look like huge plays, but they are definitely impactful on the defense right now. And that's what Jim Harbaugh is known about. He's going to stick to the run and he's going to try to wear down the defense. And that's exactly what he's trying to do here. Another handoff to Dobbins. Good stop. That's what I need. Stop at the line. You made it 3rd and 6. Wait, Justin Reed has the ball. They blew it dead. They blew it dead. He probably did strip it out, but it was blown dead. You got to stop him here on 3rd down. Make him settle for a field goal. And it's a long field goal, too. So if it's 4th and 6 and they get no yards, their kicker already missed a long one. Come on, defense. Get to Herbert. McConkey's in motion. He has been a threat today. Flag. That's a first. Who's the flag on? Shamari, get out of there. Please be on the Chargers. Please be holding. Fuck. The Chiefs, like, this is just rinse, cycle, repeat. Thanks, Felix and DK Uzama football. They literally, like, defense plays stellar for 3 quarters. And then when the offense finally gets in a rhythm, it's like, okay, let's let the offense drive and get points. Every time you think something can go simple, it never does. Never does. Here comes 2 more runs now. Looks like a throw. End zone. FAU missed again. Tell you what, Jaden Hicks would have been a starting safety. That ball hummed. He tried to make a wild interception. If he would have made that play, he never should leave the lineup. It was nowhere close, but he wanted that. Hicks wanted that interception. I literally, I'm like, who the fuck is 21? And I was like, wait, is that Hicks? That's how much we don't see him out there. Come on, defense. Run to Edwards. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 9. Okay. 3rd and 9. You get to stop here, settle for a field goal. That'd be great. Don't give up a 3rd down. Come on, defense. Come on, FAU. You ruined the last down. Get this one correct. McDuffie's traveling with Johnston. No one's in the middle, so you better get home. I don't even know why I stress this shit. It's literally what the defense does. Well, Teron, you made my mood a little more better. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It's great seeing Hicks in the game. Right now, the defense is pissing me the fuck off, though, but it's great to see Hicks finally getting some defensive snaps. Now we just need the defense to actually make a play. Thank you, man. And off to Dobbins. Dobbins almost fumbled. Frankel was initial there. He didn't fumble. The ball literally dropped right here, though, but that's the end of the 3rd quarter, guys. Herbert all pissed off throwing helmets. I'm pissed off almost throwing my hat. I feel the vibe. Man, the defense was playing phenomenal all day until this drive. It literally happens every time. Like they play so good. And then when the offense gets it tied up, it's like, you guys can take the lead again. Go have fun. Oh, Teron, I 1,000% agree. We've seen it in the preseason. If that throw was a little lower in the back of the end zone, he might make that pick. I'm not even gonna. He makes that pick. He really wanted that ball. He needs to be on the field more, and the fact he's actually on the field now maybe is a good sign moving forward. We know with rookies, it's such a drag to get them on the field. But maybe this is a sign of good things moving forward. Maybe Coach Reed, maybe Spags heard you that the safeties have been playing like ass, so they had to see what Hicks was all about. I'm hoping that's the case. Christian, I really hope not, but it will be. We're in the 4th quarter. Expect nonetheless. Chargers will probably put up a touchdown right here. I hope they just put up a field goal, but I've been hoping for that. And then the Chiefs got to respond. And if the Chiefs respond 17-17, Mr. 100B gets his first to 24 probably. It'd probably be 20, but hey, close enough, right? Mr. 100B, that is actually a phenomenal idea. You left me something to put in the back of my noggin whenever I can get merch rolling. Can the Chiefs get a lucky break? That's all I hope. And what I mean by lucky, can we get a turnover? Can we get one of them bad boys? All right, I'm coming back from commercial break. You guys probably I see the chat going. I ain't even gonna look at it. I saw one chat. I ain't trying to get concerned. It could just be Mr. 100B talking about shared ideas too. I ain't trying to see this play. All right, here comes 2nd and 10 on the 12. Dobbins is coming back to the line. Chiefs are in zone coverage. Still got it off. Karlaftis has been all over Herbert's back, and he's still getting these passes off. One day, Christian I will get it underway. Well, I got to learn how to do all that stuff, but that's definitely something I want to do with some merch. And Teron, you're probably right, unfortunately. We probably blew our lucky chances with turnovers we could have had. Here comes 3rd and 5. A stop here and holding the field goal would be phenomenal. McConkey, do not dice up Drew Tranquil. Please don't die. Why is Tranquil? Oh, Tranquil, I'm concerned. Bolton did touch him. Bolton touched him. Now it's do they go for it? What are you doing, Harbaugh? You going for it? Bolton did touch him. He almost did roll for the first. Are they going for it? Whoo! Timeout. Timeout. Chargers used their second timeout. I thought they were about to challenge this play. Okay. Yeah, DeVell, it's been a rough day. Did they? It's been a tough. Did he touch him? He never touched him. That's a fucking first. It's a first down, guys. Oh, well, it's 4th and 1 anyways. Hold up. I can't watch the chat. Who's the flag on? Be on the Chargers. The Chiefs come clutch again on 4th down. Chris Jones, yet again. Whew. Heart rate getting up there. But DeVell, sorry, I got distracted by you're right. It's been a cluster of a game. The fact they got a chance to win it, he did hold Chris Jones, and Chris Jones still made hell of a play. But the fact they're still in this is crazy to say. It's Kansas City Chiefs football. Literally is. Like, they find a way to win. Hopefully they do it yet again. If they go smart now, please just run the ball. Do run hunt, short passes, work your way downfield. Make this a long drive. Get a touchdown, and then that forces the Chargers. Whew. Whew. I will never be able to relax on a Sunday. I'm just kidding. I'll get to relax next Sunday because we play Monday. Stone cold all the time. Always doing his thing. Hey, Ruben, I saw you mention that on one of my videos before. I don't know if you've seen it. It threw me off, and I saw it in the last chat too. And I don't know if you said it today or not. But my name's not Mike. My name's Chris. It's all good though. It really is. I saw it last week, and I was like, "Is he talking to me?" And then I figured you were. Yeah, my name's Chris though, man. Oh, hold up, Gotta put Teresa on here. Teresa, as always, I appreciate the super chat. Another crucial stop. The defense comes in clutch, comes in doing their thing again. There's still plenty of time. So you know what that means. Offense got to show out right here. They got a ball out. Oh no, Ruben, you're good. See now look what you did. You got Tehran started. Now he gonna be calling me Mike. But no, you're good, man. You're perfectly fine. Tehran, you know how nuts that would be if they do a play action and they just launch a 90-yard bomb to Worthy. I would lose my shit. I'll literally grab my chair over, bring it up, relax. It wouldn't be relaxing, but because the defense got to come out and do their thing. But man, that would be absurd. Most definitely, Ruben. Don't do nothing stupid. Oh, they can't do play action here in the end zone with this line. That's just not going to happen. Here goes Kareem. Good jump cut, picks up 5. Make this a 7-minute drive, a 7-minute touchdown drive. Whew. Second and 4. It was actually a pickup of 6. Come on. Pick up the first here. I don't want to see third down. Late handoff to Hunt. What a run by Kareem. Keep giving Hunt the ball until they stop him for a negative play or at the line. That was a first down run, pickup of 8. Kareem may be the starting running back for the Chiefs. You fumbled. You blundered an opportunity, and Hunt's making the most of it. RB2 is going to be P. Ryan until Pacheco comes back. Hand off to Hunt again. Look at Hunt. He's picking up 5 yards to carry. Yeah, Kareem's feeling that jive. Oh, DeVell really? So what's crazy is some people in the chat are ahead of me, DeVell. And then now you're about. That's wild. So we all got different kind of movements. Here comes 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Worthy's in motion. No blunders. Come on. Hand off to P. Ryan. P. Ryan with the jump cut. He picks up about 3. This will bring up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3 to be exact. Got to pick up this 3rd down. I want the lead in this game. The Chargers done everything right in this game. And the fact it's tied, I know that's kicking at them. Their first wrong mistake was going for it on 4th down there. Come on, 3rd and 3. P. Ryan's in the game. Juju's in the game. Mahomes scrambles. Mahomes. He does it all the time. First quarter, he acts like he doesn't know how to throw a pass away, doesn't know how to run. But when it's 4th quarter, he knows where that yard marker is at. Bit right at that pump fake, and then that gave him extra room. Hunt's back in the game. McCole Hardman it threw me off. Hardman was in the game. Hunt with the stiff arm. Hunt's balling. There's a flag. It's going to be on the Chiefs. Of course, Jawan Taylor. Just tell me it. Let me hear number 74. It's actually on Noah Gray. It's still holding. Backs us up. Yeah. Here comes 1st and 20. Bosa looked like he contemplating life over there. He's just like, You ain't on the Chiefs sideline. It'd be rough. I understand. Right, Ruben? That we both noticed that. All right, here comes 1st and 20 for the Chiefs. P. Ryan's back in the game. I'd like a screen pass to P. Ryan here. Line, just hold up. That was a deflected ball, probably for the best. They read that screen to Worthy perfectly. That's the third deflected pass on Mahomes today. That one's from Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack's such a smart football player. He just ran with his arms up. He wasn't even paying. He was just going after Mahomes. He didn't even look like he was like adhering to there would be a throw. He just had his hands up because that's a smart veteran play. All right, here comes 2nd and 20. What a play. How did he make that throw? How did Kelsey make that catch? It was only a pickup of like 10 yards. So I'm getting a little 11 yards, but that was ridiculous. That was beautiful. Makes it third and manageable, 3rd and 9. Strong hands by Kelsey, the washed up tight end. Beautiful to see. 3rd and 9. P. Ryan's your back. Just give him time. Give him time. He's got time. No flag. They're punting. That sucks. I mean, at least the defense got a breather, but I really wanted points. That is defensive holding. He had his arm wrapped, but I'm not going to complain about that at this moment. There's still 9 minutes left. Defense, we need you to make another stop. Ariza, pin him. He didn't. Mankind. It's on the 15. Still going to be long field. I can live with the 15. Bags. I'm looking for you. Get Chris Jones and them boys. The Chargers are still in the, since it's a tie game, Chargers are still going to do Charger things. That means Dobbins, Edwards, they're going to run the football and try to get it in a 3rd and manageable. Make those runs stopped at the line. Stop them, stuff them. And then there's no reason that we can't get that ball back. Man, I went through one of these. All right. Good thing I had an extra water bottle here. See, game's got me all stressed. I'll be getting my water intake in, that's for sure. Yeah, our punter is awesome. Our punter, like you mentioned, Ruben, I miss Tommy Townsend, but man, I think Arise has been a complete upgrade for sure. Mr. 100B, that's very valid. I mean, yeah. And also, too, this drive was also killed by a Chiefs holding, which was the right call. No, Gray, you don't hold there. This drive probably still goes on. But this is why it's got to be like this. The Chiefs got to get a defensive penalty here that works in their favor. Christian, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Spags to bring the house completely. Mr. 100B is already on top of it. Chris Jones, he came in clutch that last drive, expected again. Karlaftis, even though he hasn't had a sack today, he has been on Herbert's back. I'd love to see him tally one up. And then Felix Andy DK Uzama, you got more snaps today. Prove why you're a first-round pick. Make a play out there. I'd love a turnover. Let me not stress anymore. Can we make life simple? McDuffie, let's get your first interception. Yeah, Chargers could just come out guns blazing and try to throw a deep pass too, play action, but I don't think that's in Jim Harbaugh's recipe right now. It could be. I expect the run to be heavy to try to wear us down. Defense just needs to be on their P's and Q's. First play is a run. You got to make that initial tackle. They had him in the backfield. He still picked up a yard or two, so not terrible, but man, that could have been a loss of yardage. It was a pickup of a yard. 2nd and 9. Come on, defense. We are under 9 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Get to Herbert. This may be a pass. Johnston's in motion. McDuffie's following. It is a pass. Chris Jones missed him. Oh, no, that's Deshaun Wharton. Woo! We got lucky there, folks. J.K. Dobbins almost made a play, and Nick Bolton was in coverage. That was just the scramble drill. Wharton almost came with the sack. Come on, 3 and out. 3 and out. Herbert's so hard to bring down. There should have been 3 other times that he should have been sacked. And for a high ankle sprain, unless they injecting the shit out of him in the locker room, he don't look like he hurt. Third and 9. Palmer's in motion. Come on, defense. Don't allow the first. McDuffie blitz? Nope. What a play by Jalen Watson. I wish Watson didn't go for the tackle. That may have been an interception, but hey. Watson's played phenomenal this season, and this game is saying it again. Who was on his back there? Was it Wharton again? Oh, no. Damn. Herbert took his own lineman's knee to the head. Come on, offense. The defense has played phenomenal today. They just need you to score 1 touchdown. Hardman, just return it. What a punt. Go, Hardman. Hardman got lit up by his own guy, I think. He got a 10-yard return. Come on, boys. Wharton, Watson, they both had a phenomenal drive. That was beautiful. Watson's been stellar today. Honestly, Wharton's been stellar this season as well. I love him as defensive tackle number 2. He's been balling out this year. Yeah, Toronto, I'm feeling the same thing. Like, this is why out of all the injuries and everyone that was out today, it didn't matter. I knew as long as Herbert played, he was going to be balling out there. He was just going to do his thing. And I knew he was not going to look hurt. Like, he looked hurt off of that first sack in the first quarter. And then it's like, oh, no, I'm fine. I'm good to go. We need Mahomes to be Mahomes here. And it doesn't even necessarily do what you did last drive, but no penalties. Noah Gray, no holding. Jawan Taylor, no false start. Don't put us behind the sticks. If we don't fall behind the sticks, we're putting points on the board. Kareem Hunt's moving that football. Just keep handing it off to him. Let's get to 4-0, man. Four and 0, and then you got kind of a long week. Not really, because you play Monday Night Football against the Saints. I believe that's next week, right? Which Saints took an unfortunate loss today after what they started off this year with putting 40 points back to that game to start 2-0. Now they fall into reality a little bit. It's gonna be an interesting game too. You're gonna see a lot of former Chiefs there. Willie Gay, Colin Saunders, Tyrann Mathieu. Yep, Ruben, Teresa. I mean, you saying it. Don't do no cute shit, which surprisingly, the Chiefs haven't really done cute shit today. They just kind of bit themselves in the ass, which I don't know if that's any better. And Mr. 100B, you jump in on it as well. Yeah, just make the right play call. You could still run the ball. What's there? Less than 9 minutes, less than 8 minutes now? The game is literally in your hands. The Chargers gave you this game. And I'm going to say that. I mean, the Chiefs gave them the game initially, but Chargers had potential to blow us out, and they couldn't. Now it's time to take the lead. 8:16 left in this game. All right, Mahomes. And you know what we typically see here, definitely against the Chargers, is a Travis Kelce walk-off. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but he likes to walk off against the Chargers and Raiders. Play action, going deep. Noah Gray. Noah Gray made up for that holding. The Chiefs are in field goal range. Just run the ball. I want a touchdown, but now that you're in this position, 30 yards away from a touchdown, you can eat up clock and try to get in that end zone. What a play by Noah Gray, too. Trip set at the top of the screen. Juju's in motion. Kareem Hunt's your lead back. Kareem Hunt with the handoff. What a run by Hunt. Picks up 9. I would run another flag, Chiefs. Oh, we got a holding on the defense finally. I would honestly, I'd give the ball off to Hunt every down until we get in the end zone. I really believe that'll work. I really believe that'll work. Yeah, Teresa, I just saw that. I was like, another damn good play, and there go Jawan Taylor. The Chiefs are on a 9-game win streak dating back to last year. Hand off to Hunt again. Hunt breaks it outside. Hunt's running. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. He may be right. He ready to shock the world. We got a player down on the Chargers. Is he okay? I mean, I know he's not okay, but this is kind of concerning. He's shaking. I hope it's not a head injury. I think his own linebacker rolled on it. I don't know what happened there. That's a scary injury if the linebacker rolled on his head. It looked like he was. At first, I thought he was holding his arm, but it looked like he was shaking. I hope he's okay. Those are the worst injuries. I know Rashee Rice's knee; those are very ugly. But when it comes to the head, that's nothing to play with. Ruben, you think it was the arm? I couldn't make out. I couldn't tell if he was holding the arm or if he was actually shaking. Regardless, I hope he's okay. But yeah, those head injuries, like we've seen it with Tua, like they're scary. Hopefully, it's not a head injury. Hopefully, I mean, it is an injury, unfortunately, but an arm compared to a head, and they're all terrible. But yeah, Teron, you listed the complete duo, and the thing I feel really bad about Kareem Hunt, and I know it's he kind of had his own writing on the wall, and the situation went the way it went. He never had the chance to be a full-time running back afterwards. It may be his arm. Okay, you're right, Ruben. But yeah, because he had to share time with Nick Chubb, and we never seen him just be an every down back. He may get the opportunity here with KC until Pacheco comes back. And then a double threat with Pacheco, that'd be fun and lethal to watch. Right now, Hunt's lined up as a wide receiver. He'll probably come back in the backfield. It's 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Under 7 minutes now. Worthy's in motion. It's a pitch to Hunt. Get there, Hunt. 3 yards away from the end zone. Kareem is balling. He's the Chiefs' new starting running back. I'm sorry still. I'm sorry. Kareem, this Let Kareem get the touchdown. Chiefs Kingdom will lose their damn minds. I will lose my damn mind. Come on, Kareem. Get this touchdown. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Kareem Hunt has 80 total yards in this game, 65 rushing, 16 receiving. Come on, Hunt. Get this touchdown. It's first and goal for the Chiefs. Erase all of our red zone woes. Is it going to be another pitch to Hunt like the last one? Worthy in motion. Mahomes just throws it away. There's a flag. Is it defensive pass interference on the Chargers? Holding on the defense. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. Hey, Ruben, those are Pacheco's words, but he definitely will take another grown man's job. Them two are going to be a deadly duo. Hi, Nola, football realist. It's good to see you in the chat. We're excited for next week. We're going to be doing this again. So if you want to jump in next week, we're going to talk good football. It's going to be fun. It's going to probably be as stressful as this one. If you're not familiar with Chiefs games, this is what it is every week. P. Ryan's in the God, I wish they would have gave Hunt the touchdown. P. Ryan's in the game. P. Ryan's in. Oh, there's a touchdown. I would have gave it to Hunt, but hey, P. Ryan gets his first touchdown as the Chief. That's just as good. And I see the Saints struggling right now, but we're versing a Chargers team that's missing their left tackle, their right tackle, their quarterbacks are, and they're missing Bosa and Derwin James. And we no matter what team we play, we're always in these hard fought games. So don't count yourself out yet. It's gonna be a game, trust me. But with that, we're up 17-10. And that's crazy. Tony Romo just said it, and I was thinking the same thing. How ass backwards is it? I thought the Chargers were going to wear us down running the ball, but the Chiefs wore down the Chargers running the ball with Kareem Hunt. That's what I like to see. Travis is actually doing better today. He showed up in this game, and it's unfortunate because Rashee Rice got hurt, so we needed a next man up. But so far, this has been Travis's best game of the season. Nothing crazy. I think he eclipsed 70 yards on like 7-8 catches, so he's getting back into the rhythm. Yeah, Teresa. Hunt set it up. P. Ryan got his first touchdown. I'm loving it. Mr. 100B, as you mentioned, Chiefin ain't easy, but we got the lead right now, 17 unanswered. Can the defense just sustain the lead? I don't want this to be a tie game. I can literally relax if the defense makes the game-changing play here and it gets the offense back on the field. I'll be like, wow, I actually get to relax. I'm not going to be saying it can't happen, but man, we haven't seen it happen this year. I appreciate you a lot, Nola Football Realist. Excited to see you next week. It's going to be good talk for sure, watching the Saints and Chiefs on Monday night. Ruben Kareem is built different. And I think Teron, yourself hit on it when Isaiah Pacheco comes back. It's not fair already having one angry runner. Now you're going to have two. What? And then also, too, you can play Carson Steele in his real role. He is a running back, I understand, but a fullback, you could do a lot more I formation. I'm just imagining what the Chiefs can do in the future. But here's 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Handoff to Dobbins. Good tackle by Jones. Picked up a yard. We are under 6 minutes. You see me talking a little relaxed now. We got a 7-point lead. I'm not saying anything can't go sideways, but this is the most comfortable I felt this season, which is nuts to say. Exactly, Ruben. It does. The offense finally came into full. I'm loving it. Chris Jones can seal this game here. Here's 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. McConkey's in motion. Herbert's throwing screen. Oh, they didn't read that. Come on. Oh, what a play by Dobbins. That's a pickup of like 15. That's a huge pickup for the Chargers. The clock's still ticking though, and the Chargers only got one timeout. So that's huge. Because now I gotta assume it's got to be under 5 minutes now. Yep, we're at 4:50. McConkey's back in motion. The Chargers are on the 46. Handoff to Dobbins. What a tackle. McDuffie don't care the size. McDuffie may be like, I don't care if you thicker, you taller, I'm taking your ass down. Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that to Ron. I know we're already roasting the safeties as it is. If it wasn't for Watson making that tackle, that would have been way worse. Here comes 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. We're getting close to under 4 minutes now. This is 4-down territory for the Chargers with the clock ticking like this. 87's in motion. Play action. Get there, Tranquil. 3rd and 11. Incomplete pass. That was to Hayden Hurst. Oh, look who's limping. It's weird. He's taking worse hits like that. And I don't want to downgrade his injury, but that was barely a hit, and now he's limping. Oh, I can actually see how that was. I was an asshole. My bad. He actually double hopped on that leg. I was an asshole there. Yeah, Tranquil finally makes a nice play. He does. Here comes 3rd and 11. The Chargers got 2 downs to pick up a first because they're definitely going for it on 4th. It's 4 minutes and 1 second left. McConkey's back in motion. Chiefs drawing up a blitz. Connor, Chris Jones. Chris Jones and Felix Anudike-Uzomah, they might be punting this one. That might be game. Mr. 100B, we might have to scroll up the chat. You said your prediction was he's ending it, and he just did. Teron, I believe that is his 2nd sack. They might give him a half a sack because they'll say FAU did some cleanup work on that one, but that was all Chris Jones, and they are punting the ball. Hardman, do not muff this. Don't even touch it. It doesn't matter where it's pinned at. I can't believe I'm saying this, y'all. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, and I think the Chiefs won a game. I haven't said that all year. I think I haven't said that until there was a final second on the clock. I'd like to see a game wrapped up earlier than this, but I appreciate this. Keep running, Hunt. Of course they will. I wonder how close we can get Kareem Hunt to 200 to 100 yards. He only got 65, but he's averaging 5.4 yards a carry. Kelty has 90 yards on the day. Look at that old washed man doing his thing. Sky Moore's in motion. Handoff to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt picks up 4 or 5. That's what he has been doing all day. Love it. This will take us under 3 minutes. Just nobody get hurt. We've had too many injuries today. Ruben, that's the key stat right there, too. 5.4 yards a carry in your first game back is beautiful. The Chargers used their final timeout. So the Chargers are going to make this last longer than what I want it to. It's crazy they keep finding ways to win, and it's just going to get harder because now you don't have Rashee Rice for the foreseeable future. But this team is always good at adjusting, and they did it again today, and they'll keep continuing to do it. Ruben, yeah, I'm excited we got Kareem Hunt. I love what I see. He said he's going to shock the world, and he's showing he ain't washed. Here comes 2nd and 6 for the Chiefs. Kelce's getting in motion. Handoff to Kareem. For the first time today, they stopped him back to the line of scrimmage, but the Chargers have no timeouts. This will take it to under 3 minutes. the Chargers will probably get another chance. If I was the Chiefs still on 3rd and 6, I'm still running the ball. I think that's a given. Because you don't want to have an incomplete pass. Well, Romo says they're 100% throwing the football. So if that's the case, let's see what they do here. Kelsey's in motion. Line, give him some time. We just need one completion. P. Ryan's in motion. Worthy. That's game. The rookie. That's another player who stepped up today. While Rashee Rice was hurt, Worthy was making plays. Four and 0, baby. 4 and 0. It may be the ugliest 4 and 0, but we there. Worthy's going to keep getting more and more involved in the games. I love it. That was Worthy. Besides his long deep ball, I think his 2 most impressive catches was that one and then the other possession catch he had earlier in the 3rd quarter. That shows maturity and growth in a receiver because he's got to be more than just a deep threat. Specifically now where Rashee Rice hurt, he needs to make possession catches, and those were solid right there. Because if the Chiefs can't get anyone to replace Rashee Rice, that's your next man up. It's Worthy. And right now he's answering the bell, and you love to see it. You had Kelsey come to life. You had Kareem Hunt come to life. And you had Worthy doing his thing. And the defense just, the wild thing too? If Steele doesn't fumble, and if Mahomes doesn't throw an interception, the Chiefs defense literally pitched a shutout today. Literally. Because those 10 points were off of turnovers. But the offense put the Chiefs defense in bad situation. Just think about it in that aspect. That is crazy that the defense has played this absurd today. It's been a beautiful thing to watch. I see y'all raving about Worthy. He deserves it. Worthy had a great game today, as Teron mentioned, with limited targets. Hey, Teron, I see you said Kareem Hunt shocked you. I mean, I didn't know what to expect today. I was just hoping he looked somewhat fresh. He looks fresh. You love to see it. You really do. Yeah, Christian, I think that's what you're going to implement more with Worthy. He's got that home run ability, and it's just not that Hail Mary type of thing. Get him a screen pass. Get him a slant route. He breaks one tackle. Good luck catching him. That's literally his game, and I expect to see that more when the Saints come along and then after the bye week too. It's going to be interesting to see what Worthy's going to evolve. Worthy, love it. 4-0, Ruben, you preaching it. It's great to see it. I'm hoping Rashee Rice's injury isn't serious, but he's going to miss some time. Hyperextended knees are no joke, and if anything torn, let's just hope not. Let's just say that. Let's just hope not. Let's hope the reports coming out tomorrow are all positive. 4-0 is 4-0. Not every team can say they undefeated at this point, but we sure as hell can. And here's the thing, too. We're 4-0, but we dropped the Chargers to 2-2. The Broncos are 2-2, and I believe the Raiders are about to be 2-2. We got a 2-game lead on everyone. That is huge. And I don't really know what the Broncos are going to be. I didn't see the Broncos beating the Jets today, so they're going to be a hard team to play. Their defense has always been that way, but I don't see them as a playoff threat because Bo Nix, he's still got a lot to learn, and he still had his hiccups. And the Raiders, I don't know what to make of them as well. Our hugest threat, I really believe, is the Chargers. And if you already up a game on them and 2 games on the whole division, it's a beautiful driver's seat to be in. Yeah, DeVell, Worthy's phenomenal. We're going to see his number called upon heavy now with Rashee Rice for how long he's going to be out. But I'm excited to see it. It's unfortunate with Rice, but Worthy next man up, and I believe he will answer that bell. Yeah, Teresa, Twitter, X, it's always hard to watch. I mean, unfortunately, it's not wrong. Mahomes did go at his knee. I'm interested to see how Mahomes, he's going to be professional. He might even say he feels bad about making that kind of hit because that's just the kind of player Mahomes is. It sucks. Because after this, I'm literally gonna be on X and Twitter just diving in and seeing, okay, what's what's the what's the rumors going on in the locker room where Rasheed Rice? What are we hearing? What's going on? And then if he is out a while, what's next man up mentality? What's that all about? Yeah, Christian, I'm excited to see what Worthy is all about now. I think they're about to talk to Mahomes, so I'm about to shut my mouth before I miss something because I don't want to miss any words that he has to say. I think they're about to talk to him unless okay, they're going to commercial break. So let's yeah, Ruben. Yeah, that's X, that's Twitter. Hey, they ain't got nothing to complain about. The rest didn't give us this one. and that yeah, Mr. 100B, there is a long way to go. But I viewed this game as huge for a start of the season because you fall a game behind the Chiefs. You're 2 games behind in general now. The Chiefs jumping early on the division is something they really love to do. And the fact they were able to do it and still not play their best football is crazy. Now, if they could beat the Saints and go 5-0 into their bye, whew, that would be great. That would be phenomenal. And is it? It's in. Is we're back in KC next week, right? I I don't remember. I don't think they gave us a 3 stretch away game or 3 games on the road. There we go. See, I'm doubled up on my words. DeVell, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I try my best with that. I get jumbled in the game and my thoughts, but I appreciate you tuning in. It's been a good time. I have a good time chatting with y'all guys through my feelings because that's literally what it is. Going through my day-to-day emotions or my minute-by-minute live reaction of how the Chiefs stress me out because I know I'm not the only one that goes through it. I know everyone in Chiefs Kingdom goes, so it's definitely a good thing to relate to, unfortunately. Yeah, and I think Tehran mentioned it earlier as well, Teresa, was or Ruben. I think, man, I can't even remember. I know I've heard it a lot today. Man, when December football comes around and then you got Hunt playing this way and you get Isaiah Pacheco back, that's the time for smash mouth football. And then that's when things get great and fun. I wonder if they're going to take us to a different game. Are the Raiders and who are the Raiders playing? The Browns. Is that game still going on? I didn't see the final score of that one. Yeah, Christian, exactly. We got up on them. There was no refs help involved. It's exactly how it's broken down. Tehran, it's going to be interesting with Carson still. I think, unfortunate, he's going to be on the active roster. I really believe that. You're going to run with your 3 running backs. Well, damn, I don't know now. Here's why I don't know now. Doesn't Clyde Edwards-Helaire come off the 4-week PUP after this week? So the Chiefs are going to have a decision to make in the running back room. Do you keep still on that active roster, or do you elevate or activate CEH? But let's say they stick with Carson still, and they still see something in him, and they think he's ready for football. I would like to see him more in the fullback situation. We've seen in years past, Andy Reid loves his fullbacks, whether it be Anthony Sherman. I'm drawing a blank on the other dude. How am I drawing a blank on the other dude? It was the dude after Sherman, but he loves his fullbacks and he hasn't had one in a couple years. Maybe he still can fit in that role because I don't know if the Chiefs want to jeopardize cutting Steele because Steele can be signed to someone else's active roster. This week's going to be very interesting because I forgot that Clyde Edwards-Helaire can be activated. You got me thinking, Teron, but anything's. Oh, hold up, Mahomes. Mahomes is just holding accountability right now, which is no surprise. I look for keywords. And Mahomes' sentence where he says, "We'll have to see if we get Rasheed back this season." That lets you know he's going to be out for some time. And that was the key word. He see if we can get him back. So he's not coming back anytime soon. And I don't even know if Mahomes knew he was the one who flew into his knee. He'll probably learn that in the film room, unfortunately. But yeah, so Reed after half was telling now Mahomes saying that they're all preparing for life without Rasheed Rice for at least the time being. So he's going to be out for several weeks. That's another key starter. What do the Chiefs do? Next man up mentality. We've seen what Worthy can do. That'll be great. They may have to nab someone up. They may have to trust in guys like Justin Watson, Juju, Sky Moore. Unfortunately, as it sounds, that may be the way to go. And Mr. 100B, this game may be totally different, honestly. If Rasheed Rice was healthy, it may have been a bigger blowout, but we may not have seen the involvement of Worthy or the growth of Worthy either in possession situations. So it's a give and take. It's bittersweet, of course. It sucks. It really does. And Teron, going back to what you said, I thought more. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't with Carson Steele. I would still choose Carson Steele over Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I really would. With the Chiefs, I don't know. It's telling that they signed him to a 1-year deal. Then he doesn't do much in training camp, preseason. Well, it is. He's dealing with issues, of course, but they still kept him on the roster and still kept him on the non-football injury list. So they're keeping him on the team. I just don't think he would be more impactful than Carson Steele. And it's not saying much, but to me, it's saying much. And Toronto, I know how you feel, but I think a lot of Chiefs Kingdom feels the same way as well as Deal Sky Moore. You had one opportunity today. Your only opportunity today was to catch a third down pass from Mahomes and keep a drive alive, and you didn't. It's unfortunate. So where are you impactful now, Sky Moore? Not in the offense. Kickoff returns, you're basically eliminated because of the whole new rules. No one returns kickoffs anymore. And if it does, I think McCole Hardman's been the one to do it. Now, punt return, that's not your duty no more. I know Ruben mentioned earlier that Sky Moore is a good blocker. I didn't draft you in the second round to be a good blocker. I'm sorry. Like, if we're going to be that blunt, like, if the only asset you provide me is you a good blocker, I need you to catch a football as a wide receiver. I don't know if I need you on my team. And that's saying a lot for me because from people who've watched this channel from when we drafted Sky Moore, I've been a huge Sky Moore advocate. I've been saying Sky Moore is going to be better than George Pickens. I've been saying he's going to show up and ball out. He's just got time to learn this offense. And then when I see Rasheed Rice come out his rookie year and do things stupid and phenomenal on the football field, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not that hard to learn this offense. Then you see another year one wide receiver in just 4 games put up better yards in 4 games than what Sky Moore has done in 3 years. You guys can fact check me, and I probably have to check it out. I really believe Worthy has more yards in 4 games than Sky Moore has his whole career. I agree with Chiefs Kingdom finally, and it may be time to cut the ties with Sky Moore. It's unfortunate, but I held the leash too long. I think it's time. Yeah, CEH, and I think that's something they're going to weigh on heavily. And I don't know, and maybe someone can help me with that too. I don't know if the non-football, non-illness injury report is 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I thought it was 4. I'll look more into that as well. The Chiefs might try to keep him on there as long as possible until they have a legit answer. They're definitely not running with 4 running backs. I don't see that being the case. And then both Carson Steele and CH have their pros and cons. I think both have more cons at this point. I loved Carson Steele in the preseason, but you can't keep putting the football on the turf, and that's the hardest thing. I really believe Carson Steele, if he was given 15 carries like Kareem Hunt was, he could have had a really productive day as well. We saw it in Atlanta. No lie. But right now you're jeopardizing this team, and the team can't have that. They just can't. Yeah, Teresa, exactly. Like even the fans in Chiefs Kingdom who have been a complete advocate for Sky Moore, like myself, like it says stuff when we're fed up. And it's just off a simple drop pass. But it's like, I've been waiting for something special. And at that, I was even trying to make you a slot receiver, which you should be, and you can't even fill that role. So it's like, what are we doing here now? Like, you're wasting a roster spot. We can literally sign someone off the street. I know Mr. 100B said Hunter Renfro. At least I know Hunter Renfro, even though he's been gone and out for a year and a half, he can catch a football. He may not be the speediest guy, but he can juke a guy out and make a play and guarantee a good possession catch. I don't know if Sky Moore can do that. Like, that's the frustrating thing. Oh, Charlie, thank you for that. Yeah, I didn't know if he was available because I didn't know how that worked. But that's going to be an interesting decision that Coach Reed and Brett Veach are going to have to make is you go the CEH route or you go the Carson Steele route. Because if you cut Carson Steele, you're not getting him on the practice squad. I could be completely wrong. I was wrong about that in the past. I didn't think the Chiefs would get Justin Ross back on the practice squad. It could happen, but I think there's more potential in Carson Steele than Justin Ross at this point. That could be a hot take as well. But I like the upside for Carson Steele over Justin Ross. He's just a young dude that needs to have his fundamentals corrected. I'm trying to see if did anyone get the final score to the Raiders and Browns? I know I've had you guys on here for a little bit anyways. Hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to find stuff out. Because I knew the Browns had the lead over the Raiders had the lead over the Browns, but I don't know how that game finished up. I would love to see how if the Browns are an interesting story as well. If they took a seat back, that'd be nuts. I think every game. Oh, we got final seconds of this game. Okay, I believe so. Oh no, it's over. Okay. Yeah, I just seen that now, Charlie. I appreciate that. Yeah. So Raiders 2-2, Broncos 2-2, Chargers 2-2, Chiefs 4-0. Hey, it's a great weekend in the AFC West for a Chiefs fan. I can't complain nonetheless. I will wrap this up. We should probably do more of these talks more often, just talk Chiefs football instead of live streams. I will, of course, do live streams of the game, but I like getting everyone's input and live game action as well and getting your thoughts on what you guys think the Chiefs should do moving forward. And now that they have all these interesting scenarios, whether it be what happens after Rashee Rice, what's the running game going to look like? It's all things we got to dissect and see how we move forward. But nonetheless, 4-0, baby. Couldn't be better to be in Chiefs Kingdom. I'm going to cut this off. I do appreciate each and every one of you for jumping in. Teron and Teresa, I do appreciate the super chats. It means a lot to me. I will make a video tomorrow recapping this game. I will try to get more shorts out during the week discussing Worthy, Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce, you name it. It's Chiefs football talk. With that, y'all take care. Peace.